Getting nasty on a Tuesday. It's a Fast Lane on 101 ESPN with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Well, Blues fall last night 5-2 to the Nashville Predators at Enterprise Center. Philip Forsberg this time. He was the one. It wasn't Steven Stamkos. That's the good news, guys.
Yeah, we stopped him.
Yeah. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Overall adjustments were good on defending Steven Stamkos. Unfortunately, Forsberg had himself a night. He gets the hat trick. Predators have beaten the Blues twice in the last 5 days, including the 7-2 win in Nashville last Thursday. So those doing the math, 12 goals allowed to Nashville in the last 5 days.
Really? You got better.
I mean, you did. You allowed 2 fewer goals last night than you did in Nashville.
Hey, man. You got to find the positives.
That was like a crap sandwich, though.
You did better.
That wasn't a positive. A positive would be Dalibor Dvorsky with 2 goals.
Yeah.
You saying you played better or you did better was a crap sandwich.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Okay.
But I can still taste it.
No mustard, no nothing on that puppy.
Even the bread's stale.
Yep. Forsberg's hat trick was the first of the season, his first of the season, 11th of his NHL career. Dalibor Dvorsky, though, he scored both goals for the Blues. He recorded his first multi-goal and multi-point NHL game. But ultimately, Jamie, when you size things up, what was the Blues undoing last night in Nashville besides Forsberg?
Oh, man. So I said it last night. You talked about everybody talks about being connected, you know? It wasn't very connected. It just wasn't. It looked like a team of a whole bunch of brand new guys. And I'm not making an excuse.
What they are.
It's a fact. I mean, that's what you've got. You've got Robbie Fabry playing his 3rd game, Turchenko coming back for his first game back. You've got Luff, McGing. Like, you have a whole bunch of guys that are just, you're throwing them on the ice to play. And that's what it looked like. Unfortunately, the Predators played with good puck support, good tight defensive schemes, good defensive sticks. Like, they were moving the puck well. They played with speed. And the Blues just looked like they couldn't get going at all. And that's pretty much it.
This thing's being held together by duct tape.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. You give up a goal as early as it did last night.
I mean, it was a hell of a goal.
It was.
Now, in all fairness, Hofer probably shouldn't have been on his knees. However, the sick pass by Ryan O'Reilly, and Forsberg takes it and puts it right up under the bar. Short side. Like, I don't know if the shot had to be perfect. Still a hell of a goal, but either way, you don't want to give one up like that. Then you give one up right away in the beginning of the second period. It's like, guys, come on.
I thought those goals in the second were...
Oh, they're not great.
They were not good. No.
The one from the blue line...
They call those soft, Marsh.
They were soft.
Soft
The
goals.
one from the blue line, I just think that Joel Hofer, not that he got distracted, he wasn't paying attention. Like,
No,
he was
that's the
standing
problem.
straight up, no knee bend, and then the guy surprisingly just turned and shot it, which...
Great shot.
A great shot. Like, the element of surprise certainly was there, and there was a couple of guys in front of him kind of screening, but as a goalie, like, you kind of have to be ready. I think that one he wasn't quite set, and it found its way in from the blue line. I didn't particularly love the second Forsberg goal. Now, was he left all by himself in the high slot to shoot the puck, and he's a goal scorer? Yeah, not great. But it went kind of through the arm of Joel Hofer, but now here we are. Joel Hofer, without him in the first period, probably would have been 4 or 5-1.
It's just bad.
Dvorsky scored a couple goals.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Again, first multi-goal game and first multi-point effort for him.
Good thing I had him for Late the Lamp.
You did not, sir. You went back to Jake Neighbors.
No, I said Neighbors will pass it to Dvorsky.
Nope. You did not.
Go back, check the tape.
We did.
Jamie, how do you think Logan Mayhew's game has developed over these last few weeks? I feel like he's playing a lot better.
I think he's the least of our worries right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a positive, right?
It is, though, because that was a big trade for the Blues, and everybody was going crazy because they thought Zach Bolduc was the next Vladimir Tarasenko, which he's not. Wish him well, of course. But Logan Mayhew's playing better. Like, I like that he's back and was +1 last night, whatever that means. I'm going to highlight it because when he's a minus, everybody lets him jump on that one. Well, he's minus this. Well, the whole team is minus, for that matter. It's not +1 last night. He's getting involved physically, chopping away at guys. He fought the game against Chicago. So I like his progress right now. Now, the problem is that it's difficult for a defenseman, a young defenseman in the NHL, on a regular scenario, let alone when you've got, a bunch of different pieces in your lineup from the American League and waivers and things like that. And I think we should tell the people here who don't know, Jonatan Berggren is now a St. Louis Blue. Get your jerseys now. Berggren.
Okay.
Berggren. He's not a bad player. He's not. He's got, I think, in 160 games, he's got 65 points or something. It's not bad. He's not a goal scorer, but right now you need players, man.
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like the Blues are like that guy who has a fantasy football team where all of his players are decimated, and you're like, just go into the waiver wire, like, how much should I, in Fab, how much should I put on this guy?
Not much.
Like a second string running backs available.
Yeah, you're bargain shopping at this point. I don't even know if you're bargain shopping necessarily. You're just looking for warm bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for anybody that's got a pulse that at some point during their life played hockey. That's kind of where they're at. Jamie Barry Rivers is absolutely available.
I'm ready if they'll pay me.
Well, they got to pay you.
Yeah, you're right, Ken. They got to.
They signed you. You got to pay.
Veteran minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And at one point, he didn't have a pulse and then had a pulse.
That's right.
That's a good point.
So Jamie has proven that he can, in fact, play without a pulse. Well, you know what? I don't know if you played.
No, I didn't play without a pulse.
Yeah.
No. That would be difficult.
Still bounce back, though. That's the key. Jamie, what's clicked for Dvorsky? This is his first extended run now in the NHL. I mean, I know he's been in the NHL before. This is his first extended run.
Yeah, I think that he's finally finding his confidence. He's figuring out his game at the NHL level. He's figuring out how to score goals, too, where to go score goals. Like last night on his second goal, he's in front of the net. And then the rebound goes to the corner. He's the first guy to the puck. He protects the puck, bumps it back to Jake Neighbors, and then goes right back to the front of the net. Gets the puck, scores. Mm-hmm. It goes up high, comes down, whatever, works its way around. But if he's not in front of the net to start with, if he's not first one on the puck, he's doing all the things that a player should be doing in order to score goals or at least get opportunities. I like it. And I loved his first goal. Hugh McGing with a nice little move there through the defenseman's legs and kind of pass it to him. And then one thing I loved about what Dvorsky did is there's no hesitation. Mm-hmm. He just cradled and found his spot. It was a great shot.
Is it easier as a young player to develop on a team that is not as good as a competitive team due to ice time?
Oh, that's a loaded question. It's a very good question.
Thank you.
It can go one of two ways. I remember breaking into the league, and we had a really good team here in St. Louis, so I didn't play as much, and therefore never played my actual role.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't get to play the style of hockey
I did not.
That you played your entire life.
Correct. But I was on a winning team. Mm-hmm. Less was demanded of me. So that was, I guess, maybe easier. But then I look at other guys who went to not good teams, and they didn't have great success, but not right away. Mm-hmm. But like 2-3 years down the road, all of a sudden they were top 2, top 3 defensemen on their team because they had played in every single role, played the way they were supposed to play, the way they came into the league. So it's tough to say what the right combination is for that.
Jamie, I have a question for you.
I hope I have an answer.
Nashville is not a good team. They're lower than you in the standings. Is there a level of frustration that you give up 7 goals to that team and 5 goals in the next game?
There's always a level of frustration, Carey, but I will say this, is that the Nashville Predators, I believe, have won 7 of their last 10 games. And in talking to...
So they're trending upwards.
They are very much trending upwards.
They're doing what we were hoping the Blues would do.
Yeah, they're 7-3 in their last 10.
Well, that's good.
It's very good. And talking to their coaching staff and their players when we were in Nashville, they felt like they really had turned a corner the night before. They played against the Avalanche, beat them in a shootout. They said, hey, we think we've turned a corner. And then they went on to beat the Blues 7-2, and then now they beat them again 5-2. So it looks like Nashville is figuring out the style of play for them. So it's not so terrible. They're lower in the standings, but they're a team that's playing very well right now.
So they're a better team.
They're lower in the standings, but they're playing very well right now.
You said that twice.
Yeah, I said they're lower in the standings, but they're playing very well right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right, it's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. How, without their best player, did the Steelers' much maligned run defense shut down Devon Achane and the Dolphins? That was the key to the victory last night. And how are we going to watch the Steelers team in the playoffs? Because it's going to be tough.
No.
It's going to be a tough watch, even for Carey.
No.
He'll tell you why next on 101 ESPN.
The world's largest sports book is available right here in the state of Missouri. My buddy Derek Stevens had a vision a long time ago about creating the world's largest sports book right there in downtown Las Vegas. Well, he did so. Circa Casino is alive and well, and man, is it an awesome spot to go to and visit and play and all sorts of things. But now that sports book's in the palm of your hands. Yes, it is. It's sports betting the way it should be. It's got high app limits, player-friendly pricing, and exceptional customer service. Circa Sports they celebrate you winning too. They don't try to cap you or limit you or take your winnings. None of that stuff. No, they want you to continue winning. They love a good hot streak. They've also got great lines on futures bets, tight money line splits, and of course the best odds of any app that is out there. They got high betting limits too, and again, it's super user friendly. Get to the App Store or the Google Play Store. Punch in Circa Sports. It's a white logo. Click on that, download that, and you can start enjoying Circa Sports immediately. Don't miss out on the action. Download Bet Like a Pro with that Circa Sports app today, and don't miss out any of the excitement that Circa Sports has available for you. Must be 21 or older for problem gambling. Call the Problem Gamblers Helpline at 1-800-522-4700.
know Carey's happy after his Steelers won last night. Cameron Hayward, Alex Highsmith. That defense without T.J. Watt. Plan to do a tribute to T.J. Watt's sack celebration. Hayward delivered it after sacking Tua Tagovailoa late in the fourth quarter. The Steelers entered the game without Watt and rookie defensive tackle Derek Harmon, two of their best run defenders. And Pittsburgh had lost 11 of 12 games without Watt prior to Monday night. But Mike Tomlin's game plan was clear. Stop Devon Achane and the run, force Miami out of its comfort zone. And that's exactly what the Steelers did last night. And the Dolphins had been hot in large part because they started to run the offense through Devon Achane as opposed to going through Tua Tagovailoa. They were really taking the ball out of Tua's hands, allowing him to just kind of manage the game, which is something he's better at. And Devon Achane was taking over, and that's why they had racked up the 5 straight wins. Well, last night, the Steelers flipped it on its head, and it wasn't until late in the fourth quarter that the Dolphins, down multiple scores, and the Steelers, at that point, running away with things and started backing off defensively. It wasn't until that point that Tua started to lead the team back down the field a little bit through the air. But that was it's a game that the Steelers should win.
Yeah.
They did win. They should have won convincingly. They really did. But I don't think we should overlook the fact that they were down T.J. Watt, and this is not a great Pittsburgh team, but they just continue to find ways to win.
They do find ways to win. Defensively, you hit the nail on the head. You stop Devon Achane. He's their leading rusher and their leading receiver. I don't know what's wrong with Tua. Like, Tua from like a couple of years ago when he got that contract to what he is now, it is bad.
McDaniel even said, hey, I might bench the guy.
He threw one right to Alex Highsmith that he just dropped. But had it got through, the safety would have killed Jalen Waddle. I don't know what he literally caught it, looked right at Jalen Waddle. He's covered by the corner. The linebacker jumped in his way, and the safety is coming down to knock his head off. Thank God that Highsmith actually knocked it down because Jalen Waddle might have got hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know what Tua's issue is, but that's Miami's own problems. Pittsburgh, you got the win. I'm happy about that. That first half was boring as hell, man. I got to tell you, like, watching that, I even texted you all, man, isn't it fun watching a tight end catch a 3-yard check down route and scramble for 6 or 7 yards, 8 yards? And how fun is that? Guy that maybe should be playing left tackle. He's so damn big. But they love him. They're going to throw out all those tight ends. They're going to run 13 personnel, 1 running back, 3 tight ends. So much that you even toss one to your tight end and he's running back. Like, creative, maybe, not really. I hate watching their offense. And this comes after a win. Kenneth Gainwell, I think he has some juice to him. I actually like him in their running scheme more than I do Jaylen Warren, because I think he's more capable of getting the downhill runs that they need and breaking some bigger runs. And I love Warren. I think he's a really good running back, but I think Kenneth Gainwell for this offense is just more suited. There was nothing that I could say that I could really break down about that offense. It's boring. The fact that you did get a win, you did stop Devon Achane, you did hold Miami to, you were shutting them down until that fourth quarter when they, like you said, eased off a little bit and eased off some of the pressure and allowed Tua to find Waller in the back of the end zone a couple of times. So, but all in all, good win by the Steelers, much needed, gave yourself a little bit of space in that AFC North, and you're still in position to make the playoffs and hopefully, figure something out. Aaron Rodgers did actually have his best passing game in terms of completion percentage. I saw it since 2014. Like, he was 23 for 27. Now, Anthony, majority of them were 5 to 10 yards.
A lot of short passes.
Average
Variety.
8.3 yards.
Don't focus on that.
I'm not. It's
You're
right
not
there in
wrong.
front
I'm
of
actually
me.
surprised he was that high.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious.
Well, that's after you check. So they don't count how far. It's when
It's not the yak.
You catch it, and then they go for 6 more yards. So you're it boosts it up a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
air yards had to be way lower.
It had to be like
I can't
4
find
yards.
that one.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to.
It was.
I apologize
Yeah.
for that.
No.
It'll
saw
put you to
it.
sleep, man. If you need to take a break from watching sports and you're
was terrible.
tired, it's not good.
Dude, how
but
did
you
you-
got the win.
It was terrible.
You got the win.
We had
do
it on
you-
in the booth last night in the background.
Yeah.
That's a terrible game.
How do you move the ball if you're the Steelers when
I
you
was
get into the
sandwiched between
playoffs?
2 terrible games.
I don't know.
Carey.
there was
right in
nowhere
the
to
middle
run.
of it.
Watching one and the other was over on TV.
I don't know, man.
To run.
I think Kenneth Gainwell, again, I think he's your most explosive back. Warren is a really good rusher in between the tackles, downhill. He runs hard. He's almost Isaiah Pacheco-ish, but I think a bit of an upgrade from Isaiah Pacheco. Kenneth Gainwell does it all. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He has some juice to him.
He's the better back right now.
Right now he is, and I think you got to lean on him and allow him to be your every down back, and Jalen Warren can be that short yardage goal line back. But right now they don't have. It's so damn boring offensively. Like, it is no innovation. There are no play action passes where you get a crossing route. Like, I love Justin Jefferson and the routes that KOC puts together. You got one guy going deep, which takes the safeties. If they don't, you hit them. If they do, you hit the guy right underneath, kind of crossing, and it's still going to be a 25, 30-yard. Like, it's never any of that. If it's a long pass, it's one-man route down the sideline, go ball, and we'll see if you can catch it. It is boring as hell, Artie, and I'm tired of it. I want to see some more fun, man. You got to win. You got a dub. I'm happy for that. But you also told me that I would be able to see a running attack, and I don't see that either.
Saw last night, Gainwell crushed him.
Man, listen, man.
Miami was stout against the run going into that game. Listen, Gainwell was solid.
You're
welcome.
38-yard run was a benefit to that yardage that he got. Not complaining. He ran the ball hard.
Yeah.
Made some good cuts. But give him the ball 25 times then, man. Get to him 25 times.
His passing, Arthur Smith runs one of the worst passing attacks in the league, and I use attack
very loosely
in a flippant way.
How did he snafu Mike Tomlin then? How does that happen? So, Anthony, riddle me
guy ahead of him was worse.
Pretty much. They wanted to fire him at the Penguins game.
Can't stand him. And here's Mike Tomlin. Come on in, man. You're going to run the Steelers.
Yeah.
Like, something doesn't add up to me.
I do, and I said it jokingly, but I do really think that's what it was. You had a guy in Matt Canada who
he's terrible.
Was awful. I mean, there was no imagination there either. And I think Mike Tomlin probably looked at what Arthur Smith did in Tennessee with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry and said, hey, this is going to be an upgrade over what we had. But
barely.
I don't know what you saw in Atlanta. It was this in Atlanta. It was throw to Jonnu Smith, ignore Kyle Pitts, throw to the third tight end, try to run the ball at Tyler Algier.
Smith with him.
I mean, he acquired him. He traded for him.
Like, hey, you were so good there.
He didn't, but the
come play for us here.
Did. But no, it's exactly as CD describes it. There's no innovation. There's nothing.
Yeah, you've joked about him only having 6 to 8 plays in the playbook. Yeah. I think they ran the same play, the first touchdown they scored before they had the QB sneak, which wasn't a QB sneak, but they ran the same play twice, if I'm not mistaken. I even heard Aaron Rodgers, because the field mics picked up his, all the him yelling at the line of scrimmage. He was yelling the same things. I'm like, did the game, do I need to rewind, fast forward? Am I watching the same thing? What's going on here? It was the same play.
Sometimes you yell the same thing to confuse the defense.
It was the same formation.
That makes sense.
Carey?
The same play. And both times it didn't
it's
work.
not, though.
Yeah, this will fool
touch your helmet, and it's a different play. That's what you tell me.
You can do that. You can.
They'll never see this coming. We're going to run the same play. Over and over and over.
How do you like that?
The best offensive play last night was DK Metcalf, just manhandling. Just manhandling defenders.
I look at it differently. That might have been the worst defensive play I've seen in a long time.
It almost was a great defensive play. The safety came flying in, almost knocked it down.
Four guys touched the runner, and nobody even came close to bringing him down.
Like bugs off a windshield.
It was
Anthony, it was still an 8-yard throw.
Yes, sir.
One
hell of an 8-yard throw. What was that? I don't even think it was a dig.
No, it was a curl. It looked like a hook route over the middle. I'm going to stop here in the zone. It's okay. I'll throw it, and then I'll be superhuman and go score.
And he
Beautiful
was.
play.
You're welcome.
Beautiful play. But you don't get any damn credit. You know what? Whatever. I'm cool with it. It
Beautiful design.
It resulted in a victory. It resulted in a touchdown. I won't complain because, wins in this league are tough to come by, and you learned that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Trust me. It's hard to win, man.
Peter Positive all of a sudden.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, I think he found his way eventually. He was frustrated, but now he found his way. Now he's going to be frustrated next as we punish him for the loss in the Pick'em Challenge.
I gotta take a.
Now you're going to be right there.
That's all right. We'll catch you in the hallway.
NFL Pick'em Challenge presser next on 101 ESPN.
Hey, Missouri, if you have not heard by now, FanDuel Sportsbook is live in the Show Me State, and they're kicking things off with an offer that is tough to beat. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets, win or lose. Whether it's football, basketball, hockey, or more, you can bet it all on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use, so download FanDuel today or head to FanDuel.com/Missouri to join the excitement. And tonight, you got some excitement. San Antonio Spurs versus the New York Knicks. Maybe you want to take the Knicks on the money line. Victor Wembanyama over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Jalen Brunson, maybe you want to take him over in points. Whatever you want to do, you can. Because Missouri, it's time to play your game with FanDuel. 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. The Blues unfortunately fall to the Nashville Predators once again. The first time, which was last week, a 7-2 final, and then last night 5-2. Blues back in action tomorrow, taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Pre-game for that one starts at 6. Puck drop is at 7. Tonight we will have the NBA Cup Championship right here on 101 ESPN. Pre-game for that one starts at 7 with the tip-off at 7:30. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. See them at londoff.com. Chevy, together we drive. Are you kidding me?
Well, Carey knew he was going to be punished for the loss in the Pick'em Challenge, and he decided to run.
Honestly, guys,
Not here.
I couldn't. It was a blur, but I just saw a vehicle that looked just like his rip out of the parking lot.
Oh, wait. There he is.
Wait. Oh, he's here. Come on, Carey.
We actually have a surprise for him.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on, buddy.
He doesn't know.
You guys looking for me?
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a surprise for you.
What happened?
Well, because of the Riz show live on Friday night where they had the airsoft gun there, it's not here.
What?
Which means, by the way,
Darn it. So by rule, because we only shoot on Tuesdays, I guess no one gets shot this week.
we did vote on something while you were gone.
What happened?
We said that, and it was a 3-0 vote.
Unanimous.
Unanimous.
That can be unanimous.
We'd have you assume the position anyways. And I would slap you 5 times in the butt.
No. I'm good.
Your thoughts?
What are you talking about?
I'll pass.
I'll be fine, Carey.
Nah, nope. I'll pass.
These hands are soft.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I think you're going to be great. I really do.
Yeah, so I guess no one gets shot this week. Darn.
The other part of the problem
The rule is we only shoot
the
on
Rizzuto
Tuesdays.
show, they had a loser this week, and they're not shooting them. They can't. They don't even have a gun. They're not even here. So
no one gets shot.
There was a dirty little rumor that they didn't do their punishment last week either.
Rafe got by without getting shot the 1 week. I've got sources.
That's what happens when you mail it in, I guess.
It's ridiculous.
That's harsh,
Absolutely
man.
ridiculous.
We'll see.
By the way, we do have a...
So no on that one? By the way?
Nah, I'll pass.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
People pay for this.
It's disappointing.
I'm good. I appreciate it.
It is. It's disappointing.
It is very disappointing that no one is able to face their punishment. Darn it.
No accountability here.
Darn it.
So, we are up 1 point in the season standings on the Rizzuto show. Our magic number is down to 2.
Wow. Look at us.
We now have a magic number down to 2.
Love it.
If we win next week and the week after, we slam the door. Or next week. I mean this week. This week and next week, we slam the door. 3 weeks left in the NFL season.
So we just need to win 2 of 3.
That's correct.
That's it.
Yeah, 2 or 3, and we'll be good. We don't have to face the big punishments there, which is us hosting their show. They're gonna have to host ours. Those are gonna serve
All
us
in one day.
All in one
what
day.
day?
Serve us some lunch.
Yeah, we come in at lunch. We help them get set up a little bit.
And then we're out of here.
And we out.
Take off.
And then they've got to do the combine
They have to do the combine.
in outfits that we pick for them.
Yep.
I like that.
But we have to win first.
That match's not over yet.
I
We
said,
have to
I
win
said
first. Let's not Indianapolis Colts this thing. You know what I mean?
What, you got another Rivers right here. Let's go,
know,
baby.
I know.
What could go wrong?
I mean, a whole hell of a lot. Really,
I
a whole hell of a lot.
apologize.
Yeah.
So Carey's not facing the punishment this week.
It's not his fault,
Is he still facing the questions from from the group?
I've got a question, Carey. Anthony Stalter from 101 ESPN's The
Yes,
Fast
sir.
Lane. Carey, I see that you're 139 now in terms of points. The only player worse right now is Learn at 138 overall.
I thought you were going to say me.
What are your thoughts just on the season? And how do you get better? Because your teammates, they're going to need you over the next
Is this
3
a
weeks.
rebuild?
Yeah, it's
It's a rebuild or a retool?
It's a whatever.
Okay.
Actually, some of these weeks, Anthony, I have to be just point blank honest with you. I'm taking chances, right? I'm taking chances on a few teams that, if they win, I will actually. I'm not going with the flow, and maybe hasn't been beneficial to me. Our team as a whole, Marshy. has been good, but me not so good. And I said it last week. I'll be better. It wasn't better this week.
Anthony, before we continue, I have to bring this to your attention since it's your show. From the 314, I get off work in 30 minutes, and I do not live far from the studio. I can bring my airsoft gun if you guys want to be accountable.
Wow. We have regulations here. You can't have people walking in the building with guns of any sort. It's a
learned
safety.
that the hard way.
It's a hazard.
Walked in with these two guns right here.
For our radio audience, just as you would imagine, Jamie put his two arms up, flexed for the camera.
And they tried to throw you out because of it, didn't they? Yeah.
Does anybody else have any
So you got to wear long sleeves, sir.
questions for City?
That's why I always am.
Anything else?
Gary, we established that it's hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah.
Why'd you go with the Bengals?
I did too, though.
I actually thought they
Boy, did all the teams? Well, no, the Saints.
Saints won.
Yeah, but
Saints were the only team
To beat the team twice?
Yeah, this week.
Panthers,
The
they're not
Saints.
trying. They're not trying to win.
Saints are a juggernaut, though.
Right now, they are
I chose the
hottest
Bengals.
team in the league.
They were at home. They do have Joe Burrow. I figured that, he'd throw the ball to Jamar Chase and they'd score some touchdowns, and, they didn't. And it's unfortunate. I'm surprised that the Baltimore Ravens actually won that game, but they did. Good game by them, good game plan. They didn't give up a point. Yeah. It's hard to win when you don't score, Anthony. Just saying. And the Bengals did not. And then I did choose, and my only regret is knowing how terrible the Kansas City Chiefs are and still believing in them one more time. Mm-hmm. And they lost. And they lost their quarterback for the year.
I did the same.
Yeah.
You could say, I'm not going to pick the Chiefs the rest of the year. They got the Titans this week.
Who's in? Gardner Minshew starting?
Yeah.
Give me the Titans.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I feel, is it our fault that we eliminated the Chiefs because we just kept picking them?
Oh, we didn't do that.
I thought for sure.
I don't think we eliminated them.
At some point.
Huh. It was just their time.
It is
The bill came due, man. Bill came due. What are you going to do? All right. It's Fastlane on 101 at ESPN. We have Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Andrew Marsh, Anthony Stalter. Speaking of Carey, he put together a list of teams that you might be believing in, or you still might call them what Jamie would say, smoke and mirrors. We'll get into that next on 101 ESPN.
State Farm just rolled out the biggest rate decrease in my 18-year career. Save now at carltoninsurance.net.
So I saw somebody today that purchased a vehicle at Auto Centers Nissan and purchased it last week. Took advantage of the great deals that they have going on throughout the month of December. It's the year-end sales event at Auto Centers Nissan. They went down to Auto Centers last week and they purchased a brand new Nissan Sentra. They've got tremendous deals going on. You can take advantage of it as well. Get no payments until summer of 2026 on all remaining 2025 Nissan models. Or you can lock in 0% APR for 60 months on the 2025 Murano, 2025 Pathfinder, and the all-new 2026 Rogue. That's 5 years interest-free. If you're looking at used vehicles, they've got you covered there as well. You can get select used vehicles for no money down and no payments for 3 months. Plus, if you are shopping new, Every new Nissan includes a lifetime warranty and a 30-day return promise. So when you head out to Auto Centers Nissan in Herculaneum, tell them Stalter sent you. Check them out online at autocentersnissan.com.
Missouri, your moment is finally here because DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is live. Now you can make every game even more exciting with same-game parlays, money lines, props, and more. All from your phone, all safe and secure, and easy to use. Missouri fans know game day, the tailgates, the noise, the passion. Now with DraftKings Sportsbook, you can bring that same energy to every snap, every touchdown, every win. And right now, new Missouri customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Tanner as new Missouri customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. That's code Tanner. The crown is yours. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, 21 plus, physically present in Missouri. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Terms at DraftKings.com/sportsbook. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gambling resources, see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
Buckle up. This is the Fast Lane.
All right, Carey. Time for a little legit or smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
You put together a list of certain teams following Week 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, I was looking at the Chicago Bears, and I was just scrolling the standings, and there they are, number one in your NFC North. Are you believers in the Chicago Bears and what they are doing right now? We can go about the injuries and the other teams in the division with the Green Bay Packers just getting some guys injured. The Detroit Lions clearly don't want to play football well enough. Are you believers in the Chicago Bears in this NFC North?
I am not.
Really?
I'm not.
To win the division? You don't think so?
No. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I guess I have to be a believer that they could win the division. Do I think they're the best team in the division? No, I don't.
Okay.
I actually think they're probably third best team in the division. I think that if you put them in the parking lot against the Lions or the Packers, I'm putting my money on those two teams over the Bears. I just am. The Lions took them out behind the woodshed to start the season. The Packers, I know they don't have Micah Parsons, but still, I think that they're a better team. For whatever reason, and you got to give credit to the Bears and Ben Johnson. He's done a great job with that team. I don't know if it's their schedule, their strength of schedule, however it's worked out. I'd have to dive in deeper. They're first place, and they're the favorite to win the division right now. I just don't think they're the best team in the division.
The Bears winning no longer feels like a fluke.
Correct.
That has gone away. It is not. It is not a fluky.
I agree with that.
Yeah, they're not a fluky team. I know they're winning close games, but this is notoriously been a team and a franchise that have found ways to lose games, found ways to lose the exact games that they're now winning.
Right.
To me, a lot of that, not all of it, but a lot of that has to do with coaching. I root for a team that constantly finds ways to lose games, and it doesn't matter each and every year, even though new players, it's coaching to me. The Bears have one of the brightest young head coaches in the league now in Ben Johnson. He won to a certain degree in Detroit as the OC. Now he's winning to a certain degree as a head coach. Defense is taking the ball away consistently. Now, they get into the playoffs. Caleb Williams, first playoff game. First-time quarterbacks in the playoffs tend to struggle. Mm-hmm. Could I see them losing early in the playoffs? Yeah. But, again, them winning no longer feels like a fluke.
I'm going to say, yeah.
So I think they're legit.
I agree. I think they are. I think when you're looking at a team, Roman Dunze is their best receiver. He's been their leading receiver all year long. He's missed the last couple of weeks, warmed up last week, and was notified that he wasn't going to play right before the game.
He re-aggravated
the foot injury. So to go down with you practice all week and you have certain plays set up. And I just love Luther Burden III has stepped in and done a fantastic job. We were all wondering why you drafting Colston Loveland and Luther Burden? Well, those are the two guys that are stepping up. They have kind of grown into their role as the season has progressed as rookie football players. So they've done a fantastic job. Those two. DJ Moore had one of his best games of the year last week because he's getting targeted more, and none of them are complaining. Offensively, the two-headed monster of Kyle Monangai and Swift is outstanding as well. So another rookie in Kyle Monangai. I think they've done a really good job offensively and defensively of just putting it all together. I do think that they are a real team. I haven't been sure, but looking at the rest of the division, the Detroit Lions have dealt with injury after injury, especially in the secondary. The Green Bay Packers just lost their best defensive player for the year in Micah Parsons. I don't think that either one of them are going to catch the Bears right now. And just looking at it, I think they are real. They are not fake.
I think they're a fun story. I do think they'll win the division. I really do. But they have some tough games coming up to end the year. I don't know how far they will go in the playoffs, just because they still are the Bears. I think they're probably like a year ahead of schedule. But the way that Ben Johnson has been able to get the most out of his players has been very impressive. I don't know. I think the NFC is too deep this year for the playoffs. Would it shock me if they did make a run in the playoffs? I don't think it would shock me. But I don't know if they're ready just yet.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. I do. We haven't seen it yet, so there's going to be question marks. So I think that's fair.
Second team I had on here, and
angry yet?
We kind of discussed it yesterday.
Get that little hip twist thing going on.
Yeah, his hand on his. Yeah, he's kind of
like he's standoffish,
like Captain Morgan-ish.
Is that better?
Yeah, for the Bears. Real quick before you move on, what is in your eyes? What has been the most impressive win for the Bears? We talked about the Broncos yesterday, and okay, they beat the Packers, and that was a good win. So you think the Eagles, despite them going through that stretch
you go into Lincoln Financial Field as a 7.5-point dog the day after Thanksgiving, and you drag the Eagles' rotting carcass around their own stadium in front of their own fans, leave nothing of their soul. Yeah.
Can we go over their wins just for a second, please? Because I think I believe less now.
And that's why I brought it up.
They beat the Cowboys. They beat the Raiders, the Commanders, the Saints. Nothing impressive.
Saints are a tough team, fellas.
Saints are one of the toughest teams in the league right now. They lost to
the Vikings. They got absolutely pulverized by the Lions. They lost to the Ravens.
In Detroit.
And then they beat the Bengals, the Giants, the Vikings, the Steelers. And then the Eagles win was good. But then they lost to the Packers, beat Cleveland. I don't know if I'm jumping on board here, guys.
Well, their last three games
They've only beaten one or two teams that are above 500.
Yeah, their last three games are the Packers, 49ers, and Lions. Yep, they sure did. The Packers, which we just talked about, the injuries that they're
They
dealing
just
with.
lost to the Packers.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago when Michael Parsons was playing.
They got him on Saturday.
Lost.
Again.
I know, Michael Parsons was playing.
For doing head-to-head, Carey, they lost.
They did. You're right.
And they lost to the Lions.
Sorry that you feel that way.
Well, they play Green Bay, San Francisco, and Detroit. So you have a Green Bay team that's going to want to bounce back after losing to the Broncos and losing two of their key players.
Yep.
You have a San Francisco team that's still, they're trying to make the playoffs, and they're third in the division right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not set in stone for them just yet. And then you have a Detroit team who will be absolutely desperate in that final week
They
to
have to
make
win
the
out
playoffs.
pretty much to make the playoffs.
So those will be three tough games heading into the playoffs.
Yeah.
2 of them at home.
I
like their chances.
San Francisco's at home or no?
No, San Francisco's on the road. Yeah. But the other 2 are at home, divisional rivals. So, we've said it's the running theme. It's hard to beat the team twice.
So Marsh, you got them in the playoffs.
You know what I mean?
You got the Bears winning the division.
I think they will. I think they will. And if they don't, man, that'd be a damn shame, wouldn't it?
No, they can't.
No,
they
you
can't lose to a team twice.
You can't lose to a team twice.
Can't get fooled
you're
again.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah, they're in.
Yeah, there you go. Next team on my list, and we kind of touched on it. Well, we did touch on it yesterday. Marshy's favorite team, the Denver Broncos. Are you officially a believer in the number 1 seeded AFC seed Denver Broncos?
Yes.
You believe?
Oh, yeah.
You believe that they will win?
I believe that they're going to be the number 1 seed.
All right. Marshy? Now, you know what we'll say. Jamie, you believe in the Denver Broncos to be the number 1 seed and make it to the playoffs and have a bye?
Yeah.
The Broncos.
Well, let's see. Before I give my answer, Carey, we had the Jaguars, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the last 3 games. 2 tougher games in there, the Chargers, the Jags. I think the Chiefs, that's going to be, unfortunately, the Chiefs are not good. I believe that they will be the number 1 seed, yes. But does that mean I believe in them to do any damage? I don't really.
Got to put some respect on the name. Marshy, what about you, man?
Do I think they'll be the number 1 seed? Yeah, they'll probably win these next 3 games by a combined point differential of 6, and they'll be the number 1 seed. Yeah, I believe that they'll be the number 1 seed.
Defense travels.
It does.
Excellent coaching. Quarterback who's willing to take shots. They're good. And they keep winning.
They do
by
keep
the way.
winning. I think
they're not flashy, but they're a real contender.
They got the Jaguars at home. That's going to be an interesting game.
I think they win that game.
Do you?
Yes.
Handedly? Like easily?
I don't know. I mean, most of their Broncos games have been close. But they figure out ways to win games. That's what I said yesterday. Each and every week, they figure out what they have to do to win that game.
Well,
against the Giants, they had to storm all the way back. Against the Packers, they hung around. Packers started to beat themselves, and the injuries didn't help. Against the Raiders on Thursday Night Football, one of their worst games, eked out a win.
I'm not going to be a believer. I won't believe in the Broncos. I think they will get the first seed because the Patriots blew that game last week. But I think that they lose in the divisional round. And I hate to say that because I think they have done an outstanding job. I just don't believe in them. And they haven't shown me. Somebody says, well, they won 10 games in a row. Cool, man. Whatever, dude.
I have a little chart.
You whatever, dude, in it?
11 games. Wow.
I found a little chart, Pro Football Focus, NFL team tiers, and there's defensive strength and offensive strength. And if you look at this chart, the LA Rams are they're just on their own. They're the best team in terms of PFF. But where the Broncos are slotted in, they are right in. There's 3 teams that are in this little, I'll call it a little triangle. It is the Broncos, the Eagles, and the Jags. So that's however you feel about the Eagles and the Jags. I'm not a huge believer in those teams to make a push in the playoffs. That's exactly where the Broncos fall.
Fair enough.
Would you say that's kind of they're on the same level as those teams, or
the Broncos, Jags, and the Eagles? For whatever reason, I still think the Eagles are above. And I know the Broncos beat the Eagles head-to-head in Philly. Like, I get it. They came back, won that game. I still have trouble. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. But I felt that way about the Chiefs all last year. Like, there's no way that this continues. Now, it took to the final game of the year, and they got smoked, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen at some point earlier in the year. But I felt the same way about the Chiefs as I do the Broncos this year. I don't believe in them. I know they have an outstanding defense. I just don't feel like – I feel like when it comes down to that big game, your quarterback got to be a big game quarterback. And I don't believe in Bo Nix to be that big game quarterback yet. He can prove me wrong, but I don't think he is just yet. Is Trevor Lawrence? In college he was. This is probably the best year I've seen from him, most consistent year. Is Jalen Hurts? Yeah, he is. Now, you might hate him, you might not like him, but he is definitely a big game quarterback. So I don't know that I would put
I like him. I do not hate
Jalen
him.
Hurts
Yeah.
or Bo Nix.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
But Bo Nix, I mean, Bo Nix is coming off his best game.
Good, man.
Against a really good Green Bay defense.
Yeah, cool.
And I think
You're just not impressed.
you know, the way that I feel is that Bo Nix could be awful next week. Like that's just kind of what you're getting from Bo Nix.
Has he been absolutely awful in games, though?
No, I'm not saying he's awful.
No, I know, but
I'm saying that I don't. He's kind of like Jordan Love. Like I don't really know which quarterback's going to show up that week.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it.
I think we're underselling
Bo Nix?
the Broncos.
Are they your team then? Are they your team now?
No.
Yeah, he's going with the
Guys, like,
Broncos.
I feel like
No.
He's going to add.
If you're going to be like
He likes
this,
the orange and blue.
I do not.
if you're going to take this stance, I feel like you got to back it up somewhat.
All right, I'll take the Texans.
I like it.
It's not what I asked.
I like it. The Texans are good.
So what is the difference between the Texans and the Broncos outside of obviously the record?
Well, one's in Denver.
I feel like they're
one's in
One's in Houston. One's
outside of the locations in the
Not
record.
that close.
Yeah.
Two
Different
teams with
stadiums.
really good defenses, offense. You know, it's there. Obviously,
Yeah.
sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. Running games,
I respect both teams for exactly what you're just saying. I think Houston's defense right now is playing better than Denver's, but I think both teams are.
You trust C.J. Stroud more than you do Bo Nix? Because I think that at some point it's going to come down. Like, if I'm looking at the offenses, right?
they're
Defense,
similar.
let's put the defense aside. I think 1A, 1B, you decide. I think both of those defenses are elite caliber defenses,
Yeah.
and they're hard to score on. But when you break it down and go, so let's go offensively, you got Bo Nix versus C.J. Stroud. Nico Collins versus Cortland Sutton. Like,
They're very similar. Marsh brings up a good point. They're very similar. I think Denver's got a better O-line, and I think Denver's running game is. I trust Denver's running game better than Houston's running game.
tomato, man.
I like Houston. I think we've undersold Denver. That is my official stance on that. Marsh hates them. Marsh thinks they should be winning by 42 every game, and Carey, so do you.
No. I told you yesterday, Anthony, I watched a team win 14 games last year. None of them were convincing at all. And when it came down to winning the big game, they pooped in their pants and were eliminated.
Well, one guy did.
Well, the whole team did. But yes, one guy did.
One guy was really bad.
He was really bad.
He pooped his pants?
Yeah, he had like diarrhea, I think.
2 weeks in a
Paul
row,
Pierce.
he pooped his pants.
Allegedly. Who? Oh,
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
that's going to be my next guy, next team. But, you talking about the Sam Darnolds?
Yeah,
Fighting Sam Darnold?
By the way, he has not been playing well lately. Just
Fighting Sam Darnold?
throwing that out
That was my last team. I was going to change it. You believe in the Seahawks? Real or fake?
No.
Nah, those guys are fake.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Hey, the Blues are making moves because they have to. That's next on 101 ESPN. 3:06, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Speaking of Jamie,
what's up?
These Blues are making some moves.
Sure are.
Picked up a key player.
Could be.
Who knows?
You don't know. I don't know. Who knows what he could be, Anthony? Why could be like that?
How would you fill us in on what the Blues are doing?
Well, for those who don't know, most do, the Blues have been decimated with injuries so far this season, and all to the same position, wingers. It's crazy to see how many guys have been hurt. So much so that they reached an agreement with Robbie Fabry to sign with the Blues. He was an unrestricted free agent. He was playing down in Charlotte in the American Hockey League on a PTO. Robbie Fabry's played well for the Blues. Like what he's been able to bring to the table. But then they've had to call up Hugh McGing, Luff, I mean, just name it. They've called up guy after guy after guy here, Kaskamaki. And so now the Detroit Red Wings were waiving Jonatan Berggren, who's a left winger from Sweden. He's played 169 games in the NHL, 64 points overall. So not a huge offensive guy, but still able to contribute a little bit. Last year, or 24-25, he played 75 games at 24 points for the Red Wings. But he's an NHL caliber player. He was 33rd overall in the 2018 NHL entry draft. He can plug a hole for you right now. That's what he is. I mean, that's what it is for the Blues at this point. You know, you've got choices of minor league players, or you've got choices of guys who've been mostly in the NHL. And this is a guy that's been in the NHL for 169 games. He's a good skater. He's not a very big guy. Still some upside to him. He's sound defensively. I think he fits the mold right now. If you want to play a third or fourth line guy, that he fits the mold. And you got to do what you got to do for your Army. And once everybody gets healthy, hopefully they do sooner than later, then Army will figure out what the heck he's doing with the roster from there.
So Otto Stenberg also gets the call up.
Yep.
I'm pretty excited about what he can bring to the table. What do you, for those that don't really know his makeup as a hockey player, like what can they expect out of him? And I know, he's a young guy, but what can he bring to this team right now?
Yeah, I don't know if expectations should be very high. This is way faster than anybody thought he would be as far as his NHL games are concerned.
Right.
He came over last year. I thought it was a good decision. He was playing over in the Swedish league, and he came over to join the Springfield Thunderbirds and played 38 games at 17 points. Pretty respectable. So far this year, 21 games, 8 points, so a little downward swing there. He's a responsible player. He's a lot like Berggren with higher upside, for sure. And Jim Montgomery was talking about him today. He says, ceiling, be like a Jesper Bratt, like one of those guys.
Okay.
Good, contribute offensively, good two-way player, solid, smart, all those things. So he's not going to be a guy that steps on the ice and blows you away right now. Like he's not going to grab the puck, go through three guys, and tuck it home. It's just not. Yeah, he might, but it's not going to be on a regular basis. So if you're expecting a Connor Bedard-esque type prospect, it's not really. Doesn't profile to be that. He doesn't even profile to be more, even a goal scorer like Dalibor Dvorsky. Profiles more to be a good two-way player, probably a top 9 player at his peak in the NHL. Now, could he exceed that? Of course he could. But it looks like Army right now is just trying to fill his roster with what he considers to be dependable players. Nothing that's going to blow you away as far as their talent or their scoring ability, but sound 200-foot players. And you know what? You can't go wrong with that.
You need bodies.
Yes,
you need guys that can skate, that can play. Hopefully, come up with some intensity and play the game the way that they want to play. I think this is probably, of all the things that could have happened for the Blues, obviously, losing in the way that they had been losing, but then to compound it with the amount of injuries that you've had, and then you just mentioned it earlier, guys don't even really know one another. They haven't played together. They don't know what the other likes to do. They're like, what's your name again? Nice to meet you. Glad to be here. I think this is, you got to weather the storm. And my hope is if you are able, I know we talk a lot, they're only a couple points back. I hate hearing that. I do, because it's almost.
You heard it all summer.
I did hear it all.
Well, Carey, I'm glad you asked, because the Blues right now are like 4 points back in the
It
Sharks.
makes my stomach hurt when I hear it. Every time I hear it. Anthony Sharks, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear it.
Play the Blues on the 30th.
Yep.
On his birthday.
March.
Birthday present. You know what? We're going to put some money together and get you out there for your birthday.
No need.
For the game.
We're going to send him on a Greyhound.
Yeah.
Out to San Jose. Hey, it'll be paid
4-day
for.
trip. 4-day trip. Cost us about $38.
We send the video tape with you.
Nice.
Great.
The whole thing would be, I don't know why I'm doing this.
Be funny as hell.
It actually would be.
The hope is that, when everyone gets back healthy, if you're still within striking distance, I put air quotes for that, maybe some good things can happen. But
Yeah.
I think it's going to be difficult. If you're already frustrated with the level of play when the regular guys were in the lineup, I think it's going to be hard to sustain that when you have guys that haven't played together and don't have many NHL games under their belt.
Yeah, I think so. Look, it's a project for sure. But I think it is important to note that Doug Armstrong did talk to the media today. And, he said that he's certainly surprised. I'm paraphrasing a lot of this stuff right now, so don't treat it as direct quotes, but he was surprised, just like everybody else, the way the team started this year. Did not expect it to be this way. And he says, this I can quote, he says, again, I don't want to come across like when you're in this position, like Wayne Gretzky got traded. There's really no untouchables, not on the St. Louis Blues. There's really few untouchables in the league. Goes on to say, but there's a lot of other guys that when things aren't going well, that list grows. I would say things aren't going well, so the list could be where, no, we could never, ever consider that. As far as I think he's trying to say that if someone wants a player, even if they have a no-trade clause, he's willing to talk to the player. So I would expect movement. I'm seeing all sorts of things. I'm talking to people around the league and friends that I have that are scouts and GMs and whatnot, and I'm not saying Army's floating any names out there because they would never tell me that because I don't really want to know. But there are talks that are going on. And I know that's vague, and I sound like Frank Saravelli. It's like, Blues taking calls. Well, no crap, Frank. Of course they are.
Every GM in the league.
Every GM, come on.
Who's calling, Jamie? Yeah.
How do you actually evaluate this team with the injuries? Because are you making, if you're trading somebody, are you just making a move to make a move to switch some things up, or do you still give this team time because that's exactly what he did last year and it ended up working out for everybody? They made the playoffs and they looked like a really solid hockey team. So what is the fine line between making that move for the future and also giving it some time, because we aren't even into the 2026 side of things? What is that fine line right there?
So I'm not going to speak for Doug Armstrong because I don't know what he's thinking, but if I was the president of hockey operations, here's what I would be thinking of. I'm not just going back to how good they were for that short span of 12 games. 13. I can't, because that's not truly the body of work. The body of work was how inconsistent the team was before that for Jim Montgomery and Drew Bannister, and also how inconsistent the team was before that for Craig Berube, who got fired for Drew Bannister. I'm looking at that. I am considering the small pocket, and then I'm looking at the body of work now. So overall, this team has been inconsistent and undependable as far as the way they play. Something has to change.
Yeah,
For
me,
multiple coaches.
Through multiple coaches, yes. You've had Craig Berube, who the Chief, Stanley Cup champion. You had Drew Bannister, young, up-and-coming details guy. And then you have Jim Montgomery, the most sought-after coach in the NHL once he was fired. Coach, you've covered the coaching.
Yeah.
As far as okay, I've tried everything. I had the hard-nosed guy, the younger guy, and then the most sought-after popular coach. You got to look at your core at that point now. Who is my core? One, you got to identify what the core is. Because who is it? Is Kyrou part of your core, or is he not? Is Thomas, or is he not? Braden Shen, is he still the core? He's a core piece that's been here for a long time. Does that need to change? I think at this point, Doug Armstrong has to evaluate what it was under Craig Berube all the way through to what it is right now, currently, with Jim Montgomery. And when you evaluate that, you start to see some common denominators, which are certain behaviors, styles of play, or players that you just can't depend on, or that they just can't seem to figure it out, or that you're going over the same stuff again and again and again. And that's when sometimes it just needs to be changed. Doesn't mean the player's bad. Doesn't mean you don't like them. Just means we need a new look. And I think right now Army's trying to figure out what that look is long term, along with Alex Steen. And so that's what they're going to be doing here now. If it was me, I'm not chasing dreams right now. I'm not chasing dreams of playoffs. I may not make moves. If I believe in the core, or I believe in the players that I have, I may not make moves and hope that they catch fire, whatever, but then know that what we're doing here in the offseason, we're progressing with the younger players, we're moving forward. Like, we will in the offseason or at the deadline make moves. So I wouldn't be selling off pieces like crazy, especially right now. You'd be undervaluing those players because everybody knows you're in a spot of need.
Well, you have no players to play.
But you're also not going to get what you need for those players.
Right.
Because, I know the Blues are in trouble. I'll give them, here, take this guy. Well, no, that's not going to work. So you got to wait for the deadline or you got to wait for the draft.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN, NFL Hot Seat Check-In. Some of the coaches right now that are on the hot seat, we're going to predict whether or not they still have their jobs by the end of the season next on 101 ESPN.
Anthony, our guy Stewie, we know he's down in Florida right now enjoying some nice weather, probably on his boat in the ocean right now, but he's taking calls. He had to blow us off. He said, I got somebody on the line, 101 ESPN listeners, talking to me right now. So no days off for our guy Stewie. He does an incredible job, whether it's refinancing, debt consolidation, or purchasing a new home. Like we just talked about, his personal cell phone number is 314-324-4440.
Again, 314-324-4440.
Call him, text him. He's at home. He's in Florida right now. He's taking calls.
It doesn't matter, man. I called him one time when he was traveling to go see some family. I said, don't call me back. You're with your family. No. I got some time in the hotel. Okay, he called me from his hotel in Houston, and he was phenomenal. And it's not just because him and I have a relationship, or Jamie and him have a relationship. It's just that's how he treats all of his clients and people that call him, especially when you're in a tough spot. He shared a story yesterday about how one of his clients got kind of screwed over, and they thought they were out of options, and they just, on a whim, they'd heard the spot that you and I do and just gave Stewie a call, and Stewie helped them out. I mean, that's how good he is when it comes to loan, debt consolidation, refis. He's the king of all this, but he does it not just because, it's about, him being arrogant or whatever. No, he loves helping people.
He loves helping people.
It really doesn't matter what the background is. Just he loves helping people. So give him a call or text him. If you missed that phone number that Jamie and I threw out, you can always Google the Bagel Loan.
NMLS number 226715.
saw last night Mike Tomlin and the Steelers knock off Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins, and it got me thinking about doing a hot seat check-in with some of these coaches. Well, let's start off with Mike McDaniel since the Dolphins played last night. Do you guys think that Mike McDaniel has done enough to save his job in Miami, or do the final 3 weeks really matter for him? Because the Dolphins were hot. It's not like they just continued to go down their downward spiral. Mike McDaniel and Dolphins start playing better, and almost coincided too with Tyreek Hill getting injured. Really, so.
What are you saying?
Maybe
you don't think Tyreek Hill's a good teammate?
I don't know. I've never played on the same team.
I didn't ask you if you knew. I said, you don't think?
I just don't know.
But what do you think? If you had to make an opinion.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl, so I'm sure he's fine.
Carey, what do you think?
That was in
Do I
Kansas
think
City,
Tyreek Hill is a good football player?
No, I didn't say that.
I think he's a hell of a football player.
I do too. Sign me up for some Tyreek Hill as a football player.
All right, guys, I can tell where this is going.
Final 3 weeks matter for Mike McDaniel?
No, I think he's done.
I think he's out.
Why would you bring that back? They've had so many things strapped throughout the year that it's crazyville. No.
I think the thing that could help Mike McDaniel is the fact that Tua Tagovailoa stinks. And you could look at that and say, maybe it ain't him. Maybe something has happened with Tua and his inability to, I don't know, find receivers open, know where to put the ball in a timely fashion, where to go, who to throw it to, who not to throw it to, who not to put in danger. Like maybe all of those things as
You
you
mean like
watch
quarterback things?
things that yeah. So like getting you in the right play and out of the wrong play, putting the ball where it needs to be, not putting your receivers in position that are going to get them killed. He almost got Darren Waller killed last night as well. Almost tore his knee up. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, you're throwing the ball to people, and I'm sure they go back to the huddle. Hey, man, you didn't – I've done it. I've gone back to the huddle and said, hey, you didn't see that fast lane guy right there? You didn't see him?
Because I can't.
I can't see him.
I'm relying on you.
I didn't see him until I was looking through my ear hole.
What are we doing, man? I damn near broke my ribs messing around with you. So I think you might be able to save Mike McDaniel because of how poorly Tua is playing. Now, if you get I don't even know who their backup quarterback is. It Quinn Ewers? Who is their backup quarterback? Whoever it is.
I think it is Quinn Ewers.
I think he is their backup. Whoever it is. If he goes in and performs somewhat well enough, you can look at it and say, man, maybe it is Tua that is the problem.
Zach Wilson. Then Quinn Ewers.
Zach might be on the rebound. We see this happen all the time, Anthony. Yeah. You know?
You'll have to go to San Francisco or LA for
Mike
that.
McDaniel came from there.
That seems to be the magic elixir.
He came from there, so he got a little dust on him. You just sprinkle it on him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It'd be good. I don't know. I don't know. Initially, I thought that Mike McDaniel would be fired at the end of the season. I know they fired their GM earlier this year. I think he may actually have a chance to save his job, depending on how these last 3 games go.
I actually think that that's accurate. I agree. I mean, they've kind of saw this through, so there is some level of patience, and they did fire the GM. So maybe you're right, Carey. They're looking at it like, we have the right coach, or we think we have the right coach. If we can pair him with a good GM, fix the quarterback situation, which is no easy task. Maybe
they pay Tua a lot of money. So they're going to be stuck with some of that.
Yeah. I know that you guys got some thoughts on Kevin Stefanski literally trying to get fired in Cleveland.
I don't have
disbelief,
but there's no way that man's not trying to get fired. There was a report that Shedeur had the wrong wristband. So let me take you behind the curtain. When you do the wristband for the quarterback, now they do have the communication in their ear, but to kind of slow it down or make it easier, they'll say play A1 or, whatever if it's colors, B2 or gold 6, however you have your
especially
plays.
for a young quarterback.
For a young quarterback. So he doesn't have to repeat your words verbatim. He can just look down at his play and call it out because you told him which play goes with what you want to call. Allegedly, there was somehow, some way, the quarterback got a different play sheet than the coach who was calling the plays. So when he's saying B1, the coach is thinking it's one particular play, and Shedeur is looking down B1. It's a completely different play. Now, that is not on the quarterback. That is solely on the person that is calling the plays and whomever gave him that risk, what we call a risk coach. It is solely on them to make sure. I have used those. And I put it together. So I knew exactly. I would go straight down, and I would know exactly what plays go with what. There is no way you can give the wrong plays to the quarterback and your coach be calling a different set of plays. And you're looking at it like, what the hell is that? Let me tell you this also. After the second time it happens, you're going to ask the quarterback, hey, man, what are you doing? That's what you said. Oh, we got a problem. I think it took a quarter.
Now, Shedeur was asked about this, and he blew it off. Didn't really give an answer.
He's not going to.
No, but everybody wants to pile on Shedeur, because he was super arrogant, driving the fancy cars and doing all that. He's had a massive slice of humble pie here this year, and he has not talked bad about his teammates when they've missed balls or run the wrong routes and things like that. And he did not offer, not even a comment about the wrong wristband.
So, with that being said, if you are the head coach and you are the CEO of this, you can't tell me that if you gave that man the wrong wristband,
that you wouldn't know immediately. Immediately after the first play.
Anthony, you look at it and you match them up. You sit them side by side. This is my play sheet. This is the risk coach. I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good. Mm-hmm. I have to. Mm-hmm. Why do you have another? I don't know, man.
Yeah, why do you? That was going to be my question.
Why
are there two?
Maybe.
Right, like why are there two different? It's one offense, and I know you make
and paste.
I know you make adjustments.
You make adjustments.
This is why Artie Smith's one of the best in the game.
No,
he only got 8 plays.
Yeah, you can't mess
that same 8 plays. Don't matter what the team, what the opponent is.
You're right.
Right. Aaron didn't miss a beat last night.
It doesn't matter the game plan or who you're playing. We just got to run these 8 plays. And it's like Novocaine. Give it time.
Tight end screen to Jonnu Smith. Dump off to Kenneth Gainwell. Flat route for
almost threw
Dwayne Washington or Darnell Washington.
Half yards.
We're good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, hospital ball for DK Metcalf.
Oh,
you're tough. You're a big guy.
Yep.
He's fine.
You can
especially with the Dolphins tackle.
You're good.
I just think, I don't know if Kevin Stefanski is trying to get fired. I don't know what the motive is. You didn't even play Shedeur until you were absolutely forced to. Like someone said, like you watched Dylan Gabriel play football for a number of weeks and said, nah, we're good. You did that. You did that. And you're now, listen, man, it's Cleveland, so it's expected.
I'm just watching. I have a vision of like Kevin Stefanski on the sidelines in that moment, right? Joe Flacco is now in Cincinnati. Dylan Gabriel is hurt, and somebody going to Kevin Stefanski and say, hey, should we warm up Shedeur? And he's just ignoring them. You know what I mean? He's just like, what's that?
Is Philip Rivers available?
Should we warm up Shedeur Sanders? Maybe throw Harold Fannin under center or something like that. Did he play a quarterback in high school? Anybody? Do we have anybody else?
Guys, let's not forget, okay, that Shedeur Sanders went into a football game having never taken first-team reps at all that season. Mm-hmm. So even when he was backing up Dylan Gabriel, you'd think, because you'd think, me anyways, as a head coach, I'd be like, what if Dylan Gabriel's not the guy? Mm-hmm. I got to get some reps for Shedeur because he's my other choice. Like, I got to make sure he's ready to go. Nope. We didn't do that. So Shedeur went into the game having never taken first-team snaps.
Yeah.
This is, it's inexplicable. I'm reading here that Kevin Stefanski says, the plays must have fallen out. Now, they can fall out. There's no...
But that means you wouldn't call the wrong one then.
100%, man. If it fell out,
I'd be like...
You don't have A1 through 10, and then on the other side, A1 through 10. It would be A1 through 10, and then A11 through 20.
Right.
It wouldn't be...
It makes no sense.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they're lying.
You are flat out lying. You're talking to some... Like, that is a lie.
Yeah.
Any football person
the truth.
would know that is BS.
It's either color-coded or it's numbered And you're not going to have the repeat numbers because you're going to confuse the person that is calling the play.
Yeah.
Do you want this number 10 or do you want that number 10? So it's going to be A10 or B10 or C10
Right.
or A1 through 11, 1 through 12 through, like it's not.
Carey, how do you really feel about it?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever.
And like you said,
come on, man.
to the end of the first quarter.
Come on, man.
You would know after I'll give you the first play. You're like, oh, that something isn't right.
Anthony,
Their second play,
the
you're like,
first
no,
two
this is
plays,
not.
you know.
Something's wrong.
The first two
Call the
plays, you know.
timeout. What the hell are you doing?
Because that's not what I said.
Exactly. Exactly.
The first two plays, you know.
You know.
The first one, you be like, he must have misheard me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, B3 is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at my sheet and I know what I expect. And and let me tell you this, the formation is not even the same.
Right.
Like the formation, you say B3 and they line up in trips and it's supposed to be, I
Double tight.
formation. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Well, how can you even
Time
get
out.
to your point? How can you get
The personnel.
the personnel in?
Come on, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you talking. Kevin Stefanski is.
He wants out.
Hey, man, whatever it takes.
He wants to take the Rice-A-Roni job.
And you know what? Jim Haslam, I appreciate you. Don't let his ass out. Make him stay there. I know what you're doing. Your ass is going to finish this.
And Shadur's my quarterback. And your quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right, what's trending is next on 101 ESPN.
If you're looking to add some accessories to your vehicle, no matter what kind of vehicle you're driving, you have to go see my friends over at Pure Performance. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They are your one-stop shop for all aftermarket modifications. They're known for their top quality work and outstanding customer service. And again, if you have a Jeep, a Bronco, that's easy. They got tons of things for you there. But what if you have a pickup truck or an SUV or any other vehicle? Well, Pure Performance has got you covered. They've got anything you want right there in their 25,000 square foot facility. By the way, largest showroom in the area, and you can find anything and everything in there that you're looking for. I've had a bunch of stuff done to my pickup truck, windows tinted, a tonneau cover, the running boards, all of that done by my friends over at Pure Performance. So get over to the showroom. Again, it's located in St. Peters, right off of the Cave Springs Boulevard exit. Walk in, ask for Shelby or Paul. Tell them that Jamie Rivers sent you in. They love hearing that. Then they're going to ask you about your vehicle, your budget, your expectations, and they will deliver. You'll absolutely love your vehicle when you leave Pure Performance. So again, stop by, see everything in person. If not, check them out online at pureperformance.com. That's pure, P-U-R, performance.com.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Blues fell to the Nashville Predators last night by a final score of 5-2. The Blues will be back in action tomorrow, taking on the Winnipeg Jets, and you can listen to that game right here on 101 ESPN. Pregame starts at 6. Puck drop is at 7. Tonight we'll have some NBA action for you. The NBA Cup Championship right here, starting at 7 o'clock with the pregame. Tip-off is at 7:30. If you miss anything from today's show, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page. You'll find all of our shows there. And it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. The Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
What are the hot topics in the sports world?
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
It's time to find out with
What's Trending, brought to you by Elite Comfort Experts. Heating and cooling with no gimmicks, just guarantees. EliteComfortExperts.com.
Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN with Anthony Stalter, Jamie Rivers, and Carey Davis. I'm Andrew Marsh, and it's time for What's Trending. Gentlemen, I have a story about Nick Saban.
All right.
Yeah.
Back, baby.
It's not that Nick
Michigan?
Nope.
Going to Michigan?
No.
Wow.
Nope.
Oh.
That's
Nope.
huge.
And it's
Miss
not
Terry's
that
gonna love it up
one
north.
story.
Not that one story. Oh, yeah, that story.
It's a different story.
Jamie told us about Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've ever told you guys that story about
I never
Derrick
heard
Henry.
it. Anthony mentioned it one
He was
time.
in Alabama, and very first play, he was asked to block, and had no idea what the hell he was doing. And so Nick Saban went over and said, "Well, what's going on?" He's like, "Yeah, I never had to do this before. Like, I never had to even know the playbook. They just give me the ball and I run."
Yeah.
And Nick Saban was like, "Yeah, unreal." Instead of getting mad at the kid, he worked with them. What happened?
I don't know why you and we as a show don't share stories like that more often.
It's
My
important
bad.
that we do.
I heard it just a couple days ago too, and it was moving.
Good job.
Very moving.
This is a different Nick Saban story. In fact, Nick Saban has purchased a minority stake in a team that we watched last night.
Really?
Played right here in St.
The
Louis.
Dolphins?
No, here in St.
He
Louis.
coached for
Nashville Predators.
The Nashville Predators. Nick Saban purchased a minority stake in the Nashville Predators. Chairman and majority owner Bill Haslam announced today the purchase made by Dream Sports Ventures LLC, an entity controlled by Nick Saban and business partner Joe Agresti. How about Nick Saban diving into hockey?
Like the Nick Saban?
The Nick Saban.
Yeah, or is it
For
like
real?
a different Nick
No, it's
Saban?
really-
No. Nick
Really?
Saban.
That's
really him.
interesting.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I think that's pretty cool.
It is pretty
Although
cool.
I am now
I don't know
retired as
why.
a coach, I still possess a competitive nature and a great passion for sports, Saban said in a statement released by the Predators. Being involved in sports and a sports team in Nashville has always been a goal, and the opportunity to partner in the Predators with a class act like Bill Haslam created the perfect scenario for us. The Preds are a great organization with a fantastic brand, and we are excited to be a part of the future success of the franchise. That's it, boys. It's over.
Why would Nick Saban want to get involved with those scumbags?
It's over.
He probably wants a coach.
He might. And
Yeah,
he
coach
might
the
lead
Predators.
those guys to the Stanley Cup.
He might. I wonder if he could do that.
You think he can skate?
I think he could. No, I don't think he can
Honestly,
skate.
it would be interesting. Hear me out. It would be interesting to see a team in the NHL bring on a coach, okay? Like, this guy's but he knows nothing about hockey. But you bring on a coach and you surround him with good assistants that are the X's and O's in the systems. But a CEO type guy like this,
See if he can work.
a motivating type coach that,
Like Ted Lasso.
Like Ted Lasso.
yeah, no, it's way different than that. This would be hockey.
Yeah. That would be crazy
You
if
just
somebody
grabbed Ted
did that.
Lasso.
I know. This is part of the joke.
Oh,
That would be wild.
I like the idea.
I do too.
What would that look like, though?
It'd be like Nick Saban
It'd be
behind the
football on
bench
ice.
in a suit.
Football on ice.
Footballing on
It would be
ice.
great until Nick Saban decided that he actually thought he knew hockey, and then start to draw up plays, and guys what? And he's screaming
cover 2.
3 wide, triple zipper, option 2. You're like, what? It's a face-off play.
Oh, coach, that's not on my wristband. I don't have it.
Wrong wristband. That's my bad.
Did you see him losing it? Did you see him losing it on the side?
Why'd you pull
behind the bench?
Nick,
unbelievable.
it's an icing. Chill out.
Timeout. You already used your timeout. I got 3.
I got 3.
Now you got
I got
1.
3 per half.
Not in this
There's
league.
no halves.
Why is there no 2-minute warning? Well, I guess they didn't have that
They
one.
tell you it's the last minute of play, sir.
It's a new thing. If you guys could buy stake into any professional sports team, what team would it be, and what would you try and implement that would ultimately make that team
Any
better?
NFL team.
Falcons and winning.
Wow. I was gonna say the Lakers. I mean, they're already a brand that is built. You trying to make money, or you just trying to?
I
What are you
said
doing?
NFL team. They seem to all make money.
Well, man, you gonna
Carey.
be a part of the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah,
They're probably still
couldn't
making
get
a
any
ton of money.
worse.
Right?
Probably.
I might buy that team and coach it. Couldn't get any worse. I'd have the right
At least
wristband.
at least you'd want to coach.
Yes, I would. I think it would have to be a football team. That's where the revenue
All right,
is.
well, give me the Steelers
I like
then.
money.
The
Yeah, you do.
organization.
Okay.
Give me somewhere warm, though. Give me the Dolphins right now. Take over that team. We'll change everything there.
You can change the colors.
No, I like the colors. It's a very Miami-ish. Yeah. Like,
Teal, orange.
yeah. It's
Absolutely.
beach colors. It's
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
100%.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who colors?
Beach colors.
Son of a beach.
Oh,
He said.
beach.
Beach. Yeah. All right, so none of you like the Broncos at all, even though they're the team to beat in the AFC. If you guys disagree, then who is the team to beat in the AFC? Is there a team to beat in that conference? That's next on 101 ESPN.
Hey, Missouri, if you haven't heard by now, FanDuel Sportsbook is live in the Show Me State, and they're kicking things off with an offer that's tough to beat. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets. Win or lose, whether it's football, basketball, hockey, or more, you can bet it all on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. And basketball, it's a great time. The NBA Cup tonight. Maybe you want to take the Spurs over the Knicks. Victor Wembanyama is back in action. He's 7'4". He scores a lot of points and gets a lot of rebounds. Stephon Castle over in points and rebounds, and maybe De'Aaron Fox over in assists. Whatever you want to do, you can. All you need to do is download FanDuel today or head to FanDuel.com/Missouri to join the excitement, because Missouri, it's time to play your game with FanDuel. 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
right, so the last 2 days, Marsh and Carey specifically have stated that they do not like the Broncos. They don't believe in the Broncos. Wow. Number one team in the AFC right now, by the way. So I would assume that you guys would answer absolutely not. If I were to ask you, is there a team, are the Broncos a team to beat right now in the AFC? Archie?
Well, yeah, they are.
Don't you dare.
What?
Don't you dare.
Who else is?
Yeah, what are you trying to get at? Anthony had the best record by far.
Let's go through it.
So you do believe in the Broncos?
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe in the AFC.
But they are the top dog.
Yeah, they're the top dog in the AFC.
Regardless of the record, are they the team to beat right now in the AFC?
Yes, I think you can make that claim.
Oh, my God.
For me, though, you know what? I look at track record. A team, I know this team, their defense is suspect.
Sus, the kids would say.
Sus. That's exactly what they would say.
Don't know if it means quite the same, but I hear them say it.
Yeah.
Sus.
They call mayonnaise mayo, too. It's interesting.
But if the
Mayu.
Logan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If the Bills are in the playoffs, how can they not? I don't care what seed they are. How can they not be the team to beat?
Because their defense is crapola.
Yeah, but they have like one of the best quarterbacks in the league on their team who, even if you're down 21 points, you can still come back.
That's a good point.
Even if you're down by 15 points to
You're all over
another
the D. I get it.
MVP,
but that's a good point.
That team had 5 minutes to erase like a 3-score lead.
You should probably just
and
run
they
the
did
ball.
it.
Seeing as how they can't stop it. And that is not rocket science here. That team gets down, and you're winning.
So you're throwing your complete trust behind the Bills. Bills are the team to beat.
I mean, it's hard not to. It's hard not to. Like, the playoffs are a different story. I know Josh Allen has a Patrick Mahomes issue. He ain't going to be in the playoffs this year. He's not.
Guy just tore his ACL.
Well, the team won't be in there.
How can you bury him like that?
He's not dead, Anthony. He's just hurt.
And the team stinks.
Well, we haven't seen him, though, so we don't know.
Well, he ain't playing in the playoffs.
He's not. No. How can, like, I would be rooting for Josh Allen. I know the team has their flaws, but I think a lot of teams do. Yeah, but when it comes down to it, that guy has won multiple playoff games, and so I will put my trust into Josh Allen's hands.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I hate the Bills' defense. I absolutely do. But I trust them more than I do the Broncos, and I'm sorry.
So you trust Josh Allen? You trust Josh Allen just by himself?
I trust
more so than the entire team for the Broncos because the team is better in Denver.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. Him saying that makes me feel real good.
Yeah, I do.
You guys have been tied to the hip.
I don't think the Broncos can win the Super Bowl this year. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
No chance they win the Super Bowl.
Now, they did win a Super Bowl when Peyton Manning couldn't even lift his arm to throw the ball.
Yeah, but that was
they had an outstanding defense.
And why is that?
They had an outstanding defense.
There you go.
They did. They were out freaking standing. But Peyton was still the quarterback.
Are you putting money on the Broncos?
Hell no.
Not you. I'm asking him.
I'm answering for him. Hell no, he's not.
Yeah,
Anthony doesn't even like the Broncos. He's been put in a very tough position.
But he's sitting here defending it all. It's weird. Your stance is weird.
My stance is not. My stance is not weird. My stance is this: the AFC overall, very sus, right?
Very.
Okay.
You could. It's called a callback, Jamie.
It is.
You can pick apart each and every team. Each and every team in the AFC, you can talk about their weaknesses, right? Yeah, we're like so sure the Broncos aren't legit. You know what I mean?
I'm not following you.
Well, we're the Broncos. Nobody wants to really give the Broncos any credit for winning each and every game. We pick them apart. We talk about their schedule and who they beat. We talk about how many points they won by. We pick apart Bo Nix's game even when he's coming off a 4-touchdown performance. Like we nitpick the hell out of the Denver Broncos. Yet Kansas City a year ago, I was saying at least, hey, Kansas City's just winning games. They're compiling wins. It's the same thing.
Nah, it's not.
Say for the
Patrick
future
Mahomes,
Hall of Fame
You know
quarterback.
what, though?
Sorry.
Carey?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He did have his hand up.
I did have my hand up. The Patriots, right now, if the playoffs started today, the Patriots were playing the Texans. You figure the Patriots win that game.
Maybe.
The Jacksonville Jaguars will be playing the Buffalo Bills. Who you got?
Buffalo.
Mr. Stalter? In Jacksonville.
It's warm weather. That Bills team's built for that.
Go ahead and say it.
Bills.
Okay, so that would line up with the Bills playing the Denver Broncos in Denver
Broncos.
in the divisional round. No way in
Broncos.
hell.
No way in hell? Broncos.
No way in hell you really believe that.
Yeah, I do. I do
It's
believe
no
that.
way in hell you
We'll
believe
find
that.
out.
I do believe that.
Anthony, no, you don't.
Carey,
I
Josh
know you
Allen
better
is
than this.
Josh Allen is
Anthony.
a quarterback god. The rest of that team, save for James Cook, is mid.
Anthony.
Like that, Jamie?
That was good.
They're mid.
Well done.
And you know it.
Anthony.
But we all, we're just going to bow down to the Josh Allen altar.
Nobody's bowing down.
He hasn't won. He hasn't got to a Super Bowl yet.
Because of damn Patrick Mahomes. He's out now.
This
Anthony.
Bills team is worse than
Anthony.
the previous the previous
This
versions
guy.
of the Bills.
I have another question for you.
Good luck.
J.K.
Josh
Dobbins.
Allen's a superhero. He better be.
What is the Bills' Achilles heel? What don't they do well?
Run defense.
You think
R.J. Harvey.
at 3.8 yards a clip, 419 yards
That's
in
your
14
horse?
games.
That's
That's
your
your
party?
guy.
No.
That's your guy?
I'd take any running back against that Bills defense.
But is Sean Payton willing to run the football enough? Or is he too pass happy?
Oh, he'll run.
Will he?
Yeah.
Anthony. Here's a solution, guys.
Denver beats Buffalo if Buffalo goes to Denver.
If Buffalo plays
Mark
Denver,
it down.
Listen to me. If Buffalo plays Denver, we'll have a punishment on the line. We won't call it a bet. We'll call it a punishment because Anthony's clearly going to dig his heels in for the Broncos. Carey's going with the Bills. We'll figure it out.
So we
We'll see if you've got the gonads at that point, fella.
Oh, I've got the gonads.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, I've got them.
we got a text from Aaron.
Depends on if you want to see them.
I'm right up on the tables where I want them.
I think Aaron laid this out perfectly, and this is sort of how I feel. He said, guys, the reason you're not trusting the way the AFC playoff picture looks, or for that matter, the way the NFC playoff picture looks, is because the scheduling has been so lopsided this year. It's hard to trust these teams that haven't had to play hard schedules but have really good records. And then you have teams like Buffalo, Green Bay, and Detroit, who I believe are actually better teams but don't have as good as records, or in Detroit's case, are on the outside looking in because their strength of schedule is tougher. I think this year, the parity in the NFL is a direct result of bad scheduling on the part of the NFL.
That was very well said. With all due respect, I think we give, and Marsh, I'm going to put you in this category, okay? You know I love you. We're having a conversation here. With all due respect, I think you play the schedule game more than most. And when you play teams on your schedule, I think matters more than who the actual opponent is. You could play Baltimore, but it's Baltimore with the backup quarterback. But yet, when we get further enough away, we look back and say, well, they beat the Ravens. I think we give too much credence to the schedule. Who has had a truly tough schedule this year?
A truly tough schedule?
Yes. Because we can play. Let's go the other way with this, right? Because we say, the Broncos haven't played anybody. Well, who has?
Chiefs have had a pretty tough schedule.
Chiefs had
Yeah. The Lions have had a pretty tough schedule.
Lions have had a tough schedule.
Yeah.
They're playing a first-place schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, 8 and something?
Yeah.
So you still believe in the Lions then?
I think the Lions could beat a lot of teams in this league.
Thank you.
All right.
You know?
Hey,
Anthony doesn't believe, and it's fine.
He doesn't believe in anything.
It's okay. He doesn't have
I believe in the Broncos beating the Bills at Mile High.
We don't know that yet. We'll find out.
Looking forward to it.
I think we'll get a better understanding of who these teams are next year when they have to play a first-place schedule.
What if they win the Super Bowl this year, though?
Who, the Broncos?
Yeah.
Well, then we'll give them credit.
Okay. Super Bowl or nothing, okay, pal?
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gauntlet Playoffs continue next on 101 ESPN.
Tonight is the night. If you're out and about, please join us over at Urban Chestnut. Going to have lots of fun out there tonight. We have we're going to start at 7 o'clock at Billy G's in Kirkwood. We're introducing the Zwickle Light to everybody out there. It's going to be an awesome night. Zwickle Light, an elevated light beer. It's locally brewed, low calories. It really is awesome. And we're going to be out tonight. The whole crew from Urban Chestnut is going to be lots of fun. Like I said, Billy G's at 7. Helen Fitzgerald's at 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Maggie O'Brien's, Sunset Hills. And 10 p.m. at Hessler's. Show up to one of those places. Try yourself a Zwickle Light. I promise you, you will love it. It is the unofficial beer of St. Louis hockey. Everybody I have given that beer to absolutely loves it, and you will too. It's going to be an awesome night for our friends over at Urban Chestnut. We're going to have a great time. Again, 7 p.m. Billy G's, 8 p.m. Helen Fitzgerald's, 9 p.m. Maggie O'Brien's in Sunset Hills, and 10 p.m. over at Hessler's. If you missed any of this information or you just want to check things out online, go to urbanchestnut.com. Again, that's urbanchestnut.com. Hopefully we see everybody out tonight. Keep it light and keep it local.
Warriors. 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
4:06, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. We welcome in Jim back for the Gauntlet Playoffs. Jim, one of the only 2 people that beat us and made it all the way through in the Gauntlet. What's up, Jim?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
We're doing great, man. Appreciate you coming back. Congratulations again on the win, and good luck moving forward here.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me back, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It's our pleasure. All right, so, Jim, and this is how it works in the Gauntlet Playoffs. You can either choose your category and let the wheel spin for your opponent, or you can choose your opponent and let the wheel spin for the category. What would you like to do?
Man, I kind of thought about this. I don't want to pick on Carey twice in a row, so let's go random and let the wheel choose.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, my.
You sick son of a...
Oh, this is kind of sick.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, man.
It's actually
I
really
like
smart.
this.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
It's actually not a terrible idea.
All right, well, go ahead. Tell Marsh to spin that wheel. This is very uncomfortable.
Spin that wheel, Marshy.
Oh, man.
Okay. There we go. We're all watching the wheel.
I'm excited and nervous, boys.
Okay. Now how do you feel?
Go, baby. I'm excited.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Jim?
Hockey it is.
The wheel.
No?
Nope.
I thought I had to pick.
No. Jim picks. Jim picked random. Wheel picked you, Jamie. So, Jim, you got Jamie.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right.
I was so happy that thing kept spinning.
Me too. When it got me and started slowing down, I'm like, yes.
Oh, man.
All right, so Jim, you're going to get 4 random questions. Each one is worth 2 points unless you ask for the options. If you ask for the options, those questions become worth 1 point. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. In the mid-2010s, JoJo Siwa became famous from Dance Moms and YouTube. What was her signature accessory?
Oh, man. Options, please.
A giant hair bow, a pet rock, or a Tamagotchi?
Let's go hairbow. Final answers.
Question number 2. This fighter was king of the world from the early 1990s until 2004, when he was brutally knocked out twice by Antonio Tarver and Glenn Johnson.
Oh, man. Options.
Is it Oscar De La Hoya, Mason the Line Dixon, or Roy Jones Jr.?
Let's go. Man. Let's go Roy Jones Jr. Final answer.
Question number 3. Name the Boston guitar rocker whose B-side, Christmas is the Time to Say I Love You, received massive video rotation in the 80s.
Oh, man. Options.
Options are Billy Idol, Billy Squire, or Don Henley.
Definitely not Billie Eilish. Let's just go with the other Billy. Billy, I don't know. Who'd you say?
Billy Squire?
Yeah, let's go with him.
Final answer?
Final answer, yeah.
All right, Jim, final question. Black leopards and jaguars are native to 3 continents: Africa, Asia, and where else?
Options.
South America, Europe, or North America?
South America. Okay. Final answer.
All right, let's bring back Jamie from the Cone of Silence right now. How you feeling, Jim?
Not so good.
Okay. All right. See how Jamie does today? Yep, go ahead, Jamie. Plug your earbuds back in there.
Yep.
How's Cone of Silence?
I was terrible. Mike Ryder was a real jerk today.
How come?
I talked to him, tried to say whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's Cone of Silence, but we usually talk. Silent. He was in his working day. He's kind of pissy. Like, so whatever, Mike. Why don't you just leave?
He's got a lot of work to do, though, Jamie.
I know he
a
does,
lot of work.
He could work from home like he does some days, you know?
Okay, so Jamie's in rare form here.
Yeah.
Jamie, you already know your category is random.
Pack a lunch.
Let's go.
Question 1. In the mid-2010s, JoJo Siwa became famous from Dance Moms and YouTube. What was her signature accessory?
Options, please.
A giant hair bow.
Yes.
A pet rock.
Giant hair bow. Final answer.
Okay.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
This fighter was king of the world from the early 1990s until 2004, when he was brutally knocked out twice by Antonio Tarver and Glenn Johnson.
Options, please.
Oscar De La Hoya, Mason the Line Dixon, Roy Jones.
Roy Jones. Final answer.
Question number 3. Name the Boston guitar rocker whose B-side, Christmas is the Time to Say I Love You, received massive video rotation in the 80s.
Read that again.
Name the Boston guitar rocker whose B-side, Christmas is the Time to Say I Love You, received massive video rotation in the 80s.
So, from the city of Boston or the band Boston? Because it doesn't really say from this. It's from Boston.
City.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure because I was like, okay. Options.
Options are Billy Idol, Billy Squire, or Don Henley.
I would say Billy Squire. Final answer.
Final question. Black leopards and jaguars are native to 3 continents: Africa, Asia, and where else?
What? Say that again.
Black leopards and jaguars are native to 3 continents: Africa, Asia, and where else?
Options, please.
South America, Europe, North America.
South America. Final answer.
Okay.
Oof.
Interesting. How you feeling, Jamie?
I don't really know.
Okay. Let's go over these. Guys, let's go right down the list.
Oh, gosh.
In the
I don't like that.
In the mid-2010s, JoJo Siwa became famous from Dance Moms and YouTube. What was her signature accessory? You both said a giant hair bow. Correct answer is
a giant hair bow.
Both of you needed the options. You got 1-1 tie.
Jim know that without the options.
This fighter was king of the world from the early 1990s until 2004, when he was brutally knocked out twice by Antonio Tarver and Glenn Johnson. You both said Roy Jones Jr. Correct answer is
Roy Jones Jr.
You both needed the options. 2-2 tie. Name the Boston guitar rocker whose B-side, Christmas is the Time to Say I Love You, received massive video rotation in the 80s. You both said Billy Squire.
Oh, gosh.
Correct answer is
It's Billy Squire.
You both needed the options. We got a 3-3 tie. Comes down to this. Black leopards and jaguars are native to 3 continents: Africa, Asia, and where else? Well, we heard Jamie say South America with the options.
Okay.
Jim also went with South America. Correct answer is
South America.
But Jim.
Walk it off.
We got to walk it off. Yeah, we got to walk it off.
You son of a...
Setting it up a little bit.
Oh, wow.
You guys both nailed this.
This is dramatic.
4-4. Everybody used the options on this one. So we go to a walk-off. This is how it works. Jim, you're going to hold off on your answer. Jamie's going to write down his. We're going to get his first, and we're going to go right to you. Closest to the pin wins. You guys ready? Jamie?
Yeah.
Jim?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, here we go. On September 16th, Germany topped Turkey. Oh, wait, we already used this one, didn't we?
No, we didn't use
we used a different one.
We used the tiebreaker.
My bad.
We didn't use the tiebreaker.
Got it. Okay. On September 16th, Germany topped Turkey to claim the Eurobasket Championship. How many points did Germany's leading scorer, Isaac Bonga, net in that gold medal game? So how many points?
Well, it's not a very good basketball program to my knowledge.
You got to write it down.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Just working through it, Carey.
Working through it.
Just making sure you didn't say it out loud.
Processing out loud. So Jamie is writing down his answer right now. He's thinking about it, and he circled it. We have his. Okay. Jim, what is your answer?
Let's go 21.
Well,
No calculator needed.
No.
You guys had the same exact answer. Same exact answer on all of these questions, except for the tiebreaker. Jamie, you wrote down
22.
Jim, we just heard him say 21.
Oh, wow.
Correct answer is
20. Oh,
Jim.
come on.
Oh, my
You have chosen wisely.
Oh, my God.
Gotta be kidding me.
Easily the closest gauntlet I think we've ever had.
In the playoffs, nonetheless.
In the playoffs,
Unbelievable.
nonetheless.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
I
Jim.
almost wrote down 20. And I was like,
I saw you pause. Wow, Jim, nice job, man. You knock off Jamie. You're going to advance to round 2 here in the Gauntlet Playoffs. Jamie's going to go to the penalty box. Nice work, man. That was close.
Good job, Jim.
Great job, Jamie. That was crazy. 21's my favorite number, so it's going to keep being my favorite number.
There you go. And
That's
one
not
you-
mine, Jim.
Way to go, Jim.
All right. Thanks, guys.
We'll call you in a couple of days, man.
Oh, man.
Appreciate it.
All right. Jamie, that's a tough one.
It's tough to lose,
That
man.
is a tough one, man.
Some days you just, no matter what, you get beat, you know? Play good, you still lose
Yeah,
sometimes.
you played very well.
Son of a...
There's not many times you answer all of the questions right and lose, but it does happen.
Lost by one.
By one. By
That's
literally 1 point.
crazy.
Do you think Jim ends up going with that number if you didn't say out loud, well, it's probably a low number because the team is
I probably should have shut my mouth. You know what,
I
Marshall?
tried to help you.
I know.
You were just talking.
I don't really know the German team, but I'm just assuming because all their good players are over here. Just saying.
Well, 21 was his favorite number, so it wouldn't have been 20.
Man. All right, well, we're 0 for 2.
Oof.
0 for 2 in the Gauntlet Playoffs right now.
Okay.
This is why they're here. They beat us.
They're the best of the best of the best, yeah. We do not have a good record against them, Marsh. You're right.
We've literally
In
never
fact,
beat
we've
them.
never beaten them. We are collectively 0-8 against these two guys. And you're going to also add the previous Gauntlet playoff champion, right?
Yeah, that will be Nathan. He'll join us tomorrow.
So Nathan will join us tomorrow. All right, that's the Gauntlet. Jamie goes to the penalty box. We'll talk about what's behind the improved play from certain quarterbacks that have been just trashed at various times, either in their career or even earlier this season. But some of them, including Marshy's boy, improved play. We'll get into it next on 101 ESPN.
New Year's right around the corner. That means new year means new goals, right? Fresh starts. And for many homeowners, it might be time for that big move. If you've been thinking about selling, this is the year to make it happen. And I can tell you one thing, that Gloria Lou from Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty is the one to call if you're looking to sell your home. She knows that in the new year, the markets, they certainly shift, they change. Sometimes inventory gets higher, but she knows exactly how to price your home to sell. She's going to sit down with you, going to talk about maybe some small improvements, because it's always good to have maybe the best looking house out there. But then Gloria Lou has 24,000 buyers in waiting, and the moment she lists your home, eyeballs are on it immediately, and that's where you're going to get your price. That's where you get your money. That's where you get to the closing table. All you have to do for that great service is call Gloria Lou. Tell her Jamie Rivers sent you in. Her number's 314-325-6888. Again, that number's 314-325-6888, or you can always visit GloriaHasTheBuyers.com.
Well, at least some of us, pretty much all of us, have crapped on these quarterbacks at various points, either in their careers or, hell, even earlier this season. That list includes Marsh's guy, J.J. McCarthy. Now, Marsh always believed.
Nah.
No, he didn't.
There's a couple weeks where
He was done.
What game was it that you gave up on him?
Oh, it was probably the Green Bay game.
I think that was the game where, had he just spiked the ball every time he passed it, his rating would have been higher.
That was week 2.
That was bad.
It was bad.
It was the Green Bay game, Anthony. That was a tough day.
All right.
It was a tough day.
Carey is not like Trevor Lawrence ever. He's currently leading the Jaguars to a possible AFC South title.
I like them at Clemson.
Tyler shook.
Oh, hell no.
Shooking all over those opponents.
Shook me
The
all night
Bucks
long.
and the Panthers. Back-to-back weeks against the top 2 teams in the NFC South. Now, that's like beating the top 2 teams in the ACC. Nonetheless, those are big wins. Ish. Bo Nix, who Marsh, Carey, and Jamie hate. He continues to quiet doubters outside of those 3. And looks like he's performing now. At least he's coming off his best game as a pro. Caleb Williams. Jamie, and I quote, you thought he looked like somebody that was blindfolded right before the snap. Got the snap. Blindfold released.
Tell me it didn't look that way.
And then he's got to make a play. That's what Jamie described watching Caleb Williams earlier in the season.
It did.
So
good Ben Johnson is.
All these players to varying levels, right? Like Tyler Shook is just like he's playing better, but it's not like he's in the same category as Trevor Lawrence and Bo Nix. But all these guys are playing much better now, either in recent weeks and recent months. So what has led to the improved quarterback play? Carey, where do you want to start?
I can start with Caleb Williams. It's competent coaching, right? I think it's the
Ben Johnson gave him the right wristband.
Gave him the right wristband, man.
Just a blindfold off.
It starts there. Give him the right wristband and tell him what plays you're going to call.
Makes sense.
Work on those plays in practice and then, call them. Hell. Just start there. It's very simple, Anthony. It's not rocket science. You don't have to do a lot. Mm-hmm. So I think competent coaching for Caleb Williams has been outstanding. I will start there. For J.J. McCarthy, I think he's starting to be more comfortable in what he's seeing. And that comes with reps, that comes with time, and you're starting to see a better version of him. He's still, I think, struggling to get the ball to Justin Jefferson, which if you want to be a good quarterback in this league, you got to be able to throw the ball to the number one receiver on your team, and probably number one receiver in the league. But he's getting better and he's turning the corner. Trevor Lawrence, I like what I see. Like this is the Trevor Lawrence. Like we gave Trevor Lawrence all types of excuses. Oh, he had Urban Meyer one year, and he had this. And he had
that might be a reason more than an excuse.
And so, but now I think again, probably good coaching. Liam Cohen, Duval, is getting the most out of Trevor Lawrence. He had a really good game last week. He's able to throw it, run it. Like, you're seeing the version of Trevor Lawrence that you thought you'd see coming out of college, and it's just taking a while.
Sticking with Trevor Lawrence, I don't think you can undersell the addition of Jacoby Myers either. Like, Jacoby Myers isn't an upper echelon wide receiver. You wouldn't put him in the wide receiver 1 category, but he has brought stability and veteran presence to that wide receiver room. Brian Thomas, remember earlier in the year, was like,
couldn't catch a cold.
What is this dude doing?
Yeah.
The confidence just didn't seem like he was there. Parker Washington had a really nice run for a while, but he's been banged up, in and out of the Jaguars lineup. I think Myers' value comes with reliable route running. Lawrence seems to he makes decisive throws when he is targeting Jacoby Myers. The trust is building there, and like you said, Duval has done a great job with Trevor Lawrence. I mean, he went from bottom 5 quarterback play to being one of the best in terms of efficiency in the league. So I think Lawrence has dramatically turned things around. I wonder if it's how much to Jamie. It's a confidence thing with Trevor Lawrence.
Well, I think it's probably a confidence thing for every guy we've talked about so far. Caleb Williams. Why would he have confidence coming into this season? It's been tough for him. Mm-hmm. Ben Johnson. It was even tough the first couple of weeks under Ben Johnson. You could see Ben Johnson was getting frustrated too, but looks like they've found their happy place, and the confidence continues to rise. J.J. McCarthy, same thing. Whether his injuries were real or not.
Real or fake?
Yeah, whatever. He now looks like he's playing with some confidence. And Trevor Lawrence, he's finally got a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he does. Like, and we can blame the player to a certain extent, but like these are young quarterbacks playing the most important position in the game, and they're relied upon to produce the offense in a very tough league.
Right.
So confidence and coaching for me is a huge part of it, and I think that all three of these guys are getting both of those things.
Lawrence has gone back to the 2022 version of himself where they made the playoffs and storm all the way back against the Chargers and won that home playoff game.
I think it's important for a lot of these quarterbacks on this list that they have solid run games. You know, you brought up the Vikings, and I've told you before, you know, I don't think they run the ball enough. In these past 2 weeks, they have. Mm-hmm. They're really utilizing the run game, which alleviates pressure off the quarterback. And then when you're doing that, it just opens things up. Same thing like with the Jags. I mean, they got Tootin and ETN. Like, those guys are solid running backs. We saw them have a big game this past week. Caleb Williams, man, they got 2 backs as well, and they're not afraid to run the football. I think that's also an element that we have to keep in mind.
Yeah, I agree.
He's waving to Carey.
Oh, okay.
Carey's concerned about me.
Yeah, I couldn't see him. I didn't.
You were blocking him.
You didn't like me behind you, or you couldn't see me, Carey?
No, Anthony walked up behind me during the break. The people behind me make me nervous.
Is it worse with Anthony behind you or me, Carey?
Either. Anybody.
Really?
I got,
Are there different concerns when I'm behind you compared to Jamie?
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Really?
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got Jamie on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Telling you things.
Like an angel on your shoulder.
Or the opposite.
Get the hell up off the mat.
Yeah.
Because Jamie loves you.
Yeah, I like that. Now, I don't know that that's what my Jamie would be saying.
I think it'd be a little different.
A lot of different.
Yeah.
I still be telling you I love you, Carey.
Yeah, he'd be saying some other things too. Well,
real quick on J.J. McCarthy, he's still throwing the ball 150 miles an hour sometimes when he doesn't need to.
You're not a believer?
I think the pocket process, like there's massive improvements there. He looks more comfortable in the pocket.
They simplified the game.
They simplified things, but I think he's doing a better job too when it comes to his progressions. You can see him. He's not like running rapidly through his progressions and then taking off to run, or just throwing a hospital ball to one of his receivers. The arm strength is good. The vertical passing, he's starting to take more shots downfield. I think he's doing a nice job.
Well, for me, he's been taking too many shots downfield because when he throws the ball, he's like at the top of the league in terms of like deep passes and stuff. And so what they did, and this goes back to the week leading up to Washington. When I say they simplified things, I've always kind of moaned and groaned about the routes that KOC would put out there, and like these downfield routes with your tight end chipping and not being able to get out there. But they simplified things. They've been going to a lot of 13 personnel, getting more tight ends out on the field instead of the 11 personnel, which they've been one of the worst teams in the NFL this season when running 11 personnel.
For those that don't know, 11 personnel is 1 back, 1 tight end,
3 receivers,
and 3 receivers.
It always equals 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
But now they're
first number is running backs.
Running backs.
Second number is tight ends. Sorry,
but they're going to 13, which, if you want to explain that,
1 running back, 3 tight ends.
Exactly, which is something that the Rams have actually been running a lot this year, which is interesting because Kevin O'Connell comes from the Sean McVay tree and very flashy offense, but they are changing things up this year, and they're having a ton of success doing that. And so ever since they sort of made that switch, started running the ball more, you've seen a lot of progression made from J.J. McCarthy, and I think that's something that they need to keep doing until you feel like he's most comfortable to then go back to the 11 personnel.
Now, why are you complaining with the Steelers running? They run 4 tight ends.
KOC is clearly watching Artie the Party and his 13, 14 personnel. You can't get enough tight ends out there, man.
You really can't.
You can never have enough tight ends. No, actually, you can. Like, you actually can.
They had one last night, Washington in the flats. They had Jonnu Smith. He could do it all, as you know. They had Pat Freiermuth up the seam, and then you've got Hayward. Cameron Hayward.
Connor Hayward.
Cameron Hayward's the defensive end. Connor Hayward is the 4 tight ends. Yeah.
Give me a receiver that can stretch the field. That's because you don't want to go deep. You just want to go crossers, intermediate. You don't want to go. He don't want to go deep, Jamie. I don't know why you don't want to go deep.
Really?
It's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. I want to go deep. Deep as possible.
Who doesn't?
That's the way you score quicker.
Take the top off, too, while you're at it.
Take the top off the coverage, go deep.
It's not what Artie believes
and
in.
score.
Not one of those 8 plays.
No.
Yeah. And then you celebrate.
Thank you.
All over the place.
We did it. Bet the board next on 101 ESPN. We still talking football?
Hey, it's Carey Davis, and if you're in the market for something new, you need to visit my good friends at Genesis of St. Charles. They are the #1 Genesis dealer in Missouri for 2025. Genesis of St. Charles is your premier Genesis dealer, and they are Missouri's first and only standalone Genesis dealer. They're having their signature event, and now is the time to visit. Don't wait. They want your trade-in and are willing to pay more for it on any new Genesis purchase. No games, no gimmicks, just upfront pricing. You can unlock the e-price today. Every purchase comes with 3 years of complimentary Genesis service valet. That means they'll come pick your vehicle up and deliver it, plus a loaner vehicle at no additional cost. If you're in the market for something new, let Genesis of St. Charles bring the test drive to you. They're closer than you think. They're located right off of Mid-Rivers Mall and Highway 70, 5601 Veterans Memorial Parkway in St. Peters. You can experience the luxury service at their state-of-the-art facility. Get you some coffee, talk to the good folks over there, and they can get you squared away with a new Genesis model today. If you can't stop in, you're too busy, visit them online and get started at genesisofstcharles.com. That's genesisofstcharles.com.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. Blues fall to the Predators last night by a final score of 5-2. They'll take on the Jets tomorrow. You can listen to that game right here on 101 ESPN. Pregame starts at 6. Puck drop is at 7. Tonight on 101, we'll have the NBA Cup Championship with the pregame starting at 7. Tip-off at 7:30. We have Bet the Board coming up next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is driven by Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and Johnny Londoff Autoplex. See them at Londoff.com. Chevy, together we drive. Are you kidding me?
All right, time to do a Bet the Board here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. I don't think you did any, but Marsh, are you the only one that
I hit?
Yeah.
I hit.
No, Jamie.
No, Jamie didn't.
I picked the over in the first. Oh, no, that's right.
No. Maybe in your head.
I had it written down.
In your head.
Radiohead.
No.
We just told him yesterday.
I know.
White Zombie.
No, you said yesterday.
Yeah.
There it is.
Holy smokes.
Radiohead.
He hears one part of the lyric, and then he attaches it to a band or a
Just
song.
whatever, I don't know what goes on there.
Yeah,
I have no clue
it's
either.
bad, man.
I don't know any of that music. Sorry.
All right,
What do you mean
Marsh.
that music?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by
The
that?
alternative music. It's alternative, right?
What do you think? It all just sounds the same?
Is that not alternative music?
I don't know what you're getting at.
It is.
Okay. I don't know any alternative music.
Huh.
I don't know any of that music.
Standings?
Yes, please.
Okay. Anthony, you and Jamie tied at 7. Carey and I are tied at 5.
Damn it, man.
Wow. It's getting close. All right, my play, Marshy.
That's correct.
Okay. Give me those Jacksonville State
Jaguars.
Gamecocks.
Yeah.
On the money line, minus 142 tonight.
Who are they
In
playing?
the Salute
This is a bowl
to
game?
Veterans Bowl game.
The what?
What day
The
is today?
Salute to Veterans Bowl game.
Is it the first game?
No. Second game.
Who played? It was the
Boise
13th.
Boise State and Washington played already.
Who won that one?
Washington. Guys haven't been up on your bowls yet?
Nope.
No? Okay. Anyways, they're playing Jamie's favorite team.
Detroit Trojans.
Yes, sir.
He loves those Trojans.
Pass protection.
Yep.
He loves them.
So Jacksonville State on the money line, minus 142.
All right. Tristan Jarry facing his old team, the Pittsburgh Penguins, tonight. Stuart Skinner, who's very hard to hit, playing against Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl.
Oh, boy.
Give me the over in the first period. Minus 145.
Wow.
Right there.
Yeah. I could see it, Jamie.
Yeah.
I could see it, man.
Is it on me? Give me Karl Anthony Towns 11.5 rebounds tonight at minus 106.
What'd you say?
Karl Anthony Towns 11.5 rebounds.
Okay.
What you think I said?
Pushed it under.
No, over. I don't go under. Nah,
That's why I said, what did you say?
I actually
What'd you
didn't
say
say
to me?
anything. Just said Karl
Yeah,
Anthony
what did you
Towns.
say to him?
Over.
Got it.
I heard something else.
You're hearing things, man. Put your glasses on.
Crazy, man.
All right, I am looking at the Montreal Canadiens and the Philadelphia Flyers. Give me the over 1.5 goals in the first period at minus 120.
Really? You're doing that first period overaction as well, huh?
Yes.
Boy, you're sick.
Somebody needs to start playing some defense on these guys.
Right?
Yeah?
It would be nice.
Man, jeez.
Can we
Is
play
that
a
easy
little-
to score 2 goals in the first period?
Don't ask for that. That's too much.
What?
2 goals a game, maybe. Not
Yeah.
2 goals in first period.
For a
It's
team.
almost impossible to score 2 goals in the same
Depends
period.
on who you are.
Nonetheless, 5 or 7.
Well, again, depends on who you are, Anthony. 6, 7. Score that many if you feel like it. Play good teams. Good teams play you. You are a good team. Yeah.
Especially if you have standouts. If you have standouts, you're gonna be fine. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't say him.
Oh, I thought you pronounced.
You
it
might be
wrong.
forgetting somebody.
Oh.
But I didn't say Stamkos. I just said standout players.
Oh,
so don't forget that.
Oh, try to remember that. I keep it in my mind.
Yeah.
Locked in.
You might want to
Lock and key. Lock it in.
You might want to Forsberg ahead.
Forsberg ahead. Force yourself ahead and don't forget about it.
You're a puke.
All right. That's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Do the injuries, Jamie,
What?
push the whatever forward? I think Marsh got a thought on that. No, that's you.
I was told we were out of the whatever.
That's been put multiple times. Oh, yeah, Marsh has a thought on that.
Oh, great.
What the hell's that mean?
I just go to the break. This is what I want.
Wow.
He's over it.
He is. He's so over
He's
it.
sick of it.
You think?
I'm sick of it.
Well, we'll talk about it more next on 101
Can't
ESPN.
wait. Half off, up to $30,000 in options and up to $3,000 in closing costs on a new home. Visit trhughes.com.
Underdog is the best place to get in on the NBA action. You could do so right here in Missouri. You heard Carey's selection tonight. He likes Karl Anthony Towns to go higher on rebounds. If you're playing NBA, if you're doing your hunches, right, if you've got certain things that you're feeling about a certain matchup, get paid for it at Underdog. Playing an Underdog is easy. Choose whether or not certain players will go higher or lower on their stats, and they've got all the stats for you, too. Points, rebounds, steals, assists. Even at fantasy points, you can choose whether or not a player will go higher or lower on. And you can play live, too. I love playing live. You can get a feel for the game and then build your entry that way. And if you get your entries right, depending on how much you play, and you can play for as little as $1 if you like, you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. So download the app today or head to the Underdog website and use my promo code Anthony to score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. So take advantage of that sign up bonus by typing in my first name, Anthony, using that promo code when you sign up at Underdog, where you can make plays and win money. Must be 18 or older and present in Missouri. Terms apply. See assets at underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned through play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
ESPN has your shot to win tickets to Styx and Chicago, playing Hollywood Casino Amphitheater August 24th. Find all the concert info and enter to score free tickets to Styx in Chicago right now at 101ESPN.com or on your 101 mobile app, powered by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers.
It's Fascinating 101 ESPN. Marsh, I know that you had a thought on the Blues and the injuries and going back to the whatever.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if all these injuries are allowing these younger players to come up and get NHL experience. And I don't think that, Otto Stenberg or any of these other guys that have played, and I know he hasn't played yet, but that will get a look and get some ice time. They're not regulars right now for what we hope this team to be come the second half. But I look at the future, and I think it is beneficial that these players are getting a chance to play in the NHL. Last year, Dalibor Dvorsky got a cup of coffee in the NHL. And now he gets called up this season, and he's been really good. I just wonder if getting these players reps ultimately helps this team in the future, because I don't think that these players would be getting said reps if some of the key players for the Blues were healthy.
In my opinion, yes, I think it does. I think when you get any amount of reps, right, you want to do something. I remember having a conversation one time with Steve Savard, who we all know very well. Steve, of course, longtime TV host here and was the play-by-play man for the Rams. And I was a producer at the time. I was still producing this show, and I was talking to him about, I want to be on air and this and the other thing. And he gave me the best piece of advice. It's very simple, but it was great. He goes, you want to be on air, man, you got to go be on air, whether that's at this station or another radio station. Right? But unfortunately, it all worked out where I could stay here. And, I've been thrilled ever since. I'm very grateful to have this job. But if you want to be on air, go be on air. But you need reps, right? So you want to play at the NHL level. Yes, there's the development. Yes, you need coaching. Yes, you need to harness your skills and develop those skills at the AHL level and other different levels. But at some point, you have to do it in the NHL. You need NHL reps. So I do think that matters for these young guys that otherwise, to Marsh's point, would not have gotten those reps had everybody been healthy. But make no mistake, from a roster construction standpoint, this is not the puzzle that Doug Armstrong wanted. So when he looks at it, individually, yes. As a team, worst case scenario.
Yeah, I agree. As far as the whatever is concerned, we were told in training camp that's gone. It's over. We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
You still believe that?
I'm sick of the whatever. I just want to say whatever, dude. I'm over it, man. Like, I don't care. I don't give a damn about the No, this is not at you or anybody. Just
I'm not mad.
It's a whatever.
Is
it like runway?
I'm letting you express yourself, Carey.
Whatever, dude. Like nobody. It is what it is. You got a team full of guys that are hurt, banged up, taking pucks off the chest and banged up knees and falling into ankles. And this is where you are. And you got guys that are getting an opportunity to play, and you've been wanting that opportunity probably for your entire life. Here you go, man. Get it done. Or don't. Like, this is an opportunity. Like, man, I'm serious. Like, either get it done or you don't. Is you get called up, you've been waiting your whole life. Hell, man, go put it on the line. Go run into somebody. Go step in front of a puck. Go score a goal. Go make a great pass. Get in the damn corner. Get in the dirty areas, right? Get your ass in front of the net. You want to stay here, do that, and shut up about it and win.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I got. They don't say I don't know nothing about no systems, no schemes, no scams. I don't give a damn. Schemes, scams, systems, whatever you got to do, play hard.
Maybe they should start scamming people.
Maybe they have. I don't know. I'm just saying. Stop it. You don't know. I don't know what they do in their private time, Jamie. I don't know what you do in your private time.
Man, I think we have a pretty good idea.
I don't want to know what you do in your private time. Just play hard, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, whoever's on the ice, Own your time. You're 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute and 15 because you can't get off. Whatever it is.
Yeah, we've seen that.
And play hard. Go sit your ass down, get a squirt of water, and get ready for your next shift. What the hell are we doing? That's it. That's all. I just
agree,
fixed
Carey.
it. I fixed it.
We're going to start winning now?
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Yes.
Okay.
It's done. Jamie, call me. They need a motivational speaker.
Yeah, that certainly would work.
Yeah, get your ass going, man.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I mean, Carey, that was very well said.
There.
Don't really know how to follow it up with anything productive for that matter.
Should we move on?
Yeah, I mean,
Just win, baby.
We do have the stack up to get to, so.
at the end of the day, you have a bunch of injuries, and some of these young players are being thrust into action before they're ready. We're going to see, just how far they are from being NHL regulars, and as far as the whatever dude. I mean, I think Army feels the same way. I think Army feels like this has been steps backwards. You don't want to be out of that, and then now you're back into it because you're forced to because of injuries.
Well, I think the way that I'm looking at it is, okay, how do we put lipstick on a pig with this situation? Well, okay, the season isn't going the way we expected it to, but at least some of these players that we envision our franchise having on the roster, we get an early look at them. And that's it. And maybe they surprise us and they can be a player for us next year, which then allows us to maybe move off of some people. That's the way that I would look at it.
That's the best option. Like for this team, where they are right now, is for guys to play hard, get an opportunity, do the best that you can do. Like you don't know if you're an NHL player until you play in the NHL. You don't know if you're an NFL player until you play in the NFL. There's a moment that happens for every professional athlete where you finally say, oh, crap, I can play here. Because there is, no matter how good you are, there's always some doubt, some fear, unless you're just like one of one and you've been that guy your entire life. But all of us have a moment where it just clicks like, oh, I can do this. And so when that moment happens, the game becomes slower. It becomes more fun. You start doing things that you are feeling comfortable doing. And if the Blues, with what they have now, no, you don't want to have injuries ever. But if you can get younger guys up and they can get an opportunity to prove that they belong, then it is a bonus. You were losing games. It's not like you were the number one team in the Central and then all these injuries happen. You're like, oh crap, you were already struggling, and now you have these injuries and you get these players to get an opportunity, and you're like, well, it's not ideal, but hell, if you're gonna be struggling and you got injuries, I might as well see what these guys got and let's go. And those guys have to take that opportunity and say, hell, Matt Luff, I'm here. I ain't leaving. Robbie Fabry, you gotta fight. You gotta fight me to get me off of this damn roster. Like, that has to be your mindset. And if all of those guys have that mindset, it's crazy how it will just start to click and you will find ways to win games.
I don't hate it, Carey.
Thank you.
I don't hate it one bit.
Hate it at all.
By the way, there's moments, too, where you realize that you can't play here at a certain spot.
This is true as well. Sometimes it happens.
Position-wise. They look at you and say, these times aren't good enough.
We're going
to move you over about 10 feet.
You need to go play fullback.
Yep, right. That's right.
You need to go play center.
Yep. All righty. Fast lane stack up. This is the first time I feel like we've done this in a while where we've had everybody fighting. And I think we have a fight on our hands today.
Okay.
Let's get to the top 10 teams in the NFL. Let's do this hockey, football. Next on 101 ESPN.
Stack up.
It's the Fastlane on 101 ESPN with Andrew Marsh and Carey Davis and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Time for the Stack Up. 5:04. Your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. This is where we debate and hopefully come to a consensus on who the top 10 teams are in the NFL. So, Marsh, what was the top 10 last week?
Top 10, number 1, Patriots. Rams at 2, Broncos 3, Seahawks at 4, Packers 5, Texans 6, Bills 7, 49ers 8, Bears 9, and Jags at 10.
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be real interesting.
Bloodshed here.
All right. Okay. First two should be easy, but we'll see. Number 1, we all got the Rams. I'll say aye.
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 Number 2, we all got the Broncos. I'll say aye.
Aye.
Let's Seahawks.
Okay.
But we'll go Broncos.
All right. Number 3, this is where I have Seattle. I have the Seahawks.
That's where I would have them too.
Okay.
There's no way. They didn't even score a touchdown last week.
I don't even have the Seahawks on here. I forgot about them. That's how bad they are to me.
You guys just still won a football game.
So did the Eagles. That's who I got at number 3.
Oh
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What the hell are
No.
you drinking over there?
Coffee.
Are you
Anthony
sure?
brought in this amazing.
Yeah, I know what he
Keurig
brought
from
in.
home,
You're welcome about
and
that.
I got the coffee brewing.
You're welcome about that, but you don't have the Eagles.
There's no way in hell the Eagles are here.
I don't even have the Eagles on it.
I don't either.
I don't have the Seahawks on it.
Well,
So
I
Because
got
you
the
forgot
Seahawks
about
here.
them.
no, yeah, because they're forgettable. In a team, in a league of teams that matter, they're not one.
I got them
Philip
here.
Jeez. What'd they do to you?
Philip Rivers. What did Philip Rivers almost do to them? He's been
He
on the
didn't
couch for
almost do
5
nothing.
years.
That guy's a Hall of Famer, though.
He
He
scored,
didn't do almost nothing.
he threw more
stunk.
touchdowns than Sam Darnold did.
Look,
how many did he throw?
For him to get off the
Marcy,
couch,
how many
it was
Sam Darnold
impressive.
throw?
0.
Let's stop acting,
How did they-
like Philip Rivers
what'd they
played
do?
well.
They got right to the 25-yard line and said, that's far enough. We don't need to worry about getting to the end zone. We'll just get Myers. How's your leg? You know how sore that man was after that damn game? We don't even need to go past the 20. We'll stop here. We got a kicker. That's all. That's what he's here for. No, your job is to score touchdowns offense. And Sam Darnold said no thank you.
Marshall, you have number 3?
I have New England.
All right, so the Seahawks at number 3.
That's
Seahawks at number
I
3.
present the Patriots at number 4.
I'm sorry, did the Patriots win?
I present the
Yeah,
Patriots.
why don't you crush this? Did you say the Patriots at 3?
Yeah, they were
Did the
number 1
Patriots
last.
win?
They've been 1 for the past 2
Oh, I'm
weeks.
sorry, did they win?
Thank you.
They were up 21-0, weren't they?
Yeah, but you and Carey have always talked about if you lose, you basically get dropped to like the 25th best team in the league.
I can't have
That was all your guys' thing with the Rams and me.
I can't have the Patriots above the Bills, who actually I would have here at 4.
I have the Patriots.
Are you guys serious?
I'm dead serious.
Who do you have it for?
For Bears.
I could get behind the Bears. I actually had them ahead of New England, and I ended up switching it, but I could get behind the Bears.
So the Bills didn't beat the Patriots? No?
They did. They also
They did.
lost to the Patriots.
This past week, what did they do?
They beat the Patriots.
Okay. And these
Who are
two
you
guys-
fighting for? The Bills?
I got the Bills right here.
I could go with the Bills.
Yeah, I mean the Bills beat the Patriots. Then you both had the 4 for the Patriots.
I got
What
the
are we doing?
Bears.
Are we not keeping in mind we had New
I got the
England
Bears
at
at
number
7.
1 last week? Are we going to drop them that many
Yes.
spots?
Yeah, you
They-
blew
they were
20.
up
As you
21 to nothing.
pointed out,
I
yesterday,
presented the Patriots. and you
dropped-
said I could get behind the Bears.
they dropped the 21-point.
I'm trying to find a middle
Lead.
ground here.
You
Trying
had
to
the
find a middle
Patriots
ground.
at 3. I said at 4, and you didn't go with them.
I'm trying to find a middle ground.
They lost. They had a 21-point lead.
They did.
The
So
hell
that-
are
that's a
did
good
we
point.
not watch the game
I did it, Carey.
against a team that can't stop a run? They almost had 200 yards rushing. I guess they didn't figure that they should continue to do that. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Nah, they ain't putting no Patriots here. Bills. You in, Jamie? Jamie's in. Bills it is. Bills at 4.
I could do Bills.
Chicago, Anthony?
Yes.
No hell way. No way in hell.
So how the hell he settles?
Can't.
Do we go to the wheel?
Who was higher
Go to the
last
wheel.
week? Last week.
Yeah, that's
Who was higher
probably
last
fair.
week?
Okay, so between the Bears and the Bills, it was the Bills.
Then the Bills are higher this
All
week.
right, thank you for your honesty.
Appreciate it.
The Patriots go here at 5?
I don't know. Hell no. They lost.
I
I got the
would.
Jags at 5.
I would say the Bears.
Oh, my God.
I got the Jags at 5.
You're what? Marshy?
Who's winning the AFC South? I'm sorry.
It's Jaguars for now.
Jaguars. What's who you got at 5?
I'll go Chicago.
All right, Bears it is.
I have Houston at 5, though.
I feel like that was a little bit of spite from Marshy. He didn't give us his real team.
Well, my real team at 5 was Houston.
Well, you had the Patriots at 3, and now you're just ignoring them.
They lost.
Things change, man. This is why we're having the conversation.
Stop it.
By the way, this is how conversations work. If you can convince me otherwise, I'll switch.
How can I convince you? You had them at 3.
I initially had Chicago ahead of New England, and then I flip-flopped.
He forgot that the Patriots had a 21-point lead and they lost, just like you did.
But I'm trying to keep in mind that they were the number 1 team for 2 weeks in our stack.
I don't hear it. You know what? I don't want to hear it. Bears it is.
All right, Marsh, I did have the Texans at 5, so they definitely belong here at 6. Texans all the way.
Patriots.
We're going to go above the Jags, who are leading the division?
Mm-hmm.
Based on what?
Texans are sweet.
He didn't have a reason.
Let's break it down.
Texans are
Better
who?
defense,
Okay.
Texans. Better coach, Texans. Better quarterback, Texans. Better running back, Jaguars. The Texans.
Better record,
The Jaguars.
Better wide receiver 1.
Even
Texans.
better record than the Jaguars.
Better
the
offensive
Patriots.
line. I got Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
Yeah. I have New England here.
There we go. Thank you, Marshy. Patriots at
New
5.
England at 6. I can't have Houston or Jacksonville ahead of New
I did
England,
have the Patriots
despite
at
the
6
loss.
on mine, but I got the Jags in front of them at 5.
Well,
Texans
at 7?
At 5? At 6?
at 7. You guys already
6, 7.
You guys
So
already
New
claimed
England is
New
6.
England at 6.
I had the Chargers at 6.
You didn't get that. Nah.
All right, guys, you can
I got
piss
the
off too.
Texans at 8, but I got the Jaguars. What are we doing?
Marsh, can you read the stack up from last week, please?
Last week, Patriots 1, Rams 2, Broncos 3, Seahawks 4, Packers 5, Texans 6,
Bold.
Bills 7, 49ers 8,
You were
Bears
all
9,
about it last
Jags
week. You and I were
That's
all
fine.
high
I had
five and
Texans
all
at
that.
7.
Texans here at, where are we at, 6?
7.
7?
6, 7.
Jaguars at 8?
I did originally have the Jaguars at 8, so
All right.
I'm fine with that.
Jaguars at 8.
Jags at 8.
Jags at 8.
Who got at 9?
49ers.
49ers.
I had 49ers there.
Oh,
as
look at
well.
us. Holy smokes. They're a Niner in there?
And then
Number
Chargers.
10. I got the Chargers at 10.
No, I got the Steelers.
Oh,
no way. There's no way.
That's just terrible. Go Illini.
I got the Steelers right here. We go.
No. I got the Chargers,
I
too.
had the Chargers there, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you have?
I have the Packers, despite losing Micah Parsons. Apparently, they lost to a really good football team, so, I can't drop them. I can't drop them that low. They're at 5. I think they're still at 10. They're still top 2 in one of the better divisions in football.
Sorry, Marsh.
This is going better than I thought.
No, the other one.
We're not losing.
We're not losing. We're winning, Mikey.
Yeah, Mike.
Sober up, Mikey.
Stats and facts, Mike.
Sorry, Marsh, you were saying.
I haven't to 10-year
The Packers, they lost to a really good team in the Broncos.
Yeah.
You can't drop them out. Yeah.
I go with the, who'd you guys have here?
Chargers.
Give me them.
Out of spite.
I mean, I don't know, man. Packers were 5th.
Packers
stack
lost
up.
everybody.
They didn't
And
lose
they
everybody.
lost. Well, they lost their best D lineman.
You
He's a
seriously
board.
think the Chargers are a better team than the Packers?
No,
Then why did you have them at 10?
because it's already majority wins.
You seriously think the Chargers are a better team?
Yeah.
I do.
No, he doesn't.
I got
There's
the
no way.
I got the Packers at 11 though, if that makes
Can't
you feel
tell me
better.
how I
I mean,
feel,
I don't
Marcy.
care either way.
My
I
therapist
just
said it 1,000 times.
This is true. How I feel, you can't tell me.
You can't
Hey,
tell me.
you know what?
Unless you want to spend some time in here.
Nobody wants
I
to do that.
backed the Packers last week, and they stabbed me in the back with their pitiful performance. Okay,
That was bad.
Now I have to defend the Broncos on air. So if you want the Packers at number 10, you're gonna have to kill me. Okay,
I don't want to do that.
It's an option.
I have to sit here and defend the Broncos like they're my team,
They are kind
and I hate John Elway. Okay,
He doesn't play anymore.
But you like Shannon Sharp.
no,
And you love Terrell Davis.
I know you like Sean
TD 's
You
Payton.
love
TD's
Terrell
awesome.
Davis,
TD's
man.
great.
Tell the
Yeah.
truth.
I
TD's
know you
great.
like Sean Payton.
I do. I like Sean Payton a lot, yeah.
See, you do love the Broncos.
But the Packers, Marsh, the Packers went to Denver. They're rolling.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting Facebook messages from another Patrick saying, you better apologize to the Broncos. You can't pick winners, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
All right, I text from 314. Please keep my Packers out of the top 10.
You got it.
Go with the Chargers then.
You got it. They had one chance, Marsh. Hell, I would have put the Packers 1 had they beat the Broncos last week. That's how passionate I am about it. Not really, but
There's no way you would have done that.
You would have.
they drop kicked me right in the Liberty Bells.
It's fine.
Okay?
I mean, it's not fine that they did that to you, Anthony, but it's fine. We'll have the Chargers
I'm
there.
willing to risk it.
You think I want to back the Chargers over the Packers? No, I have to. Out of spite and pride.
To who?
And ego.
To who, though?
His own doing, man. He doesn't have a habit.
What are you, Michael Jordan, just making stuff up?
Wow.
And I took that personally.
514. Marcy, call
that
Anthony
down.
Michael Jordan.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Anthony's going to want to raise now.
I'll take it. All right.
Yeah.
It's fast. I don't want to win ESPN. So, Marsh, run it.
We're so lost.
Run it.
All right, the number one team after being number 4 a couple weeks ago is the New York Jets.
I'm kidding. We should do a spite top 10. Go ahead.
I thought that's what you did.
Number 1, Rams. 2, Broncos. 3, Seahawks. Bills are at 4. Bears 5. Patriots 6. Texans 7. 8 is the Jags. 9, 49ers. And at number 10, the LA Chargers.
How about that?
Let's go, Bolts.
I got the Seahawks that high. They didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Hey, that's ridiculous.
You know what's funny?
And they almost
From the
lost
guy
to
with
a
the
man.
Steelers in the top 10.
And the Eagles
they
at
won.
3.
The Eagles at 3.
You guys are
We didn't
haters.
even beat the Chargers 2 weeks ago.
You guys are
Eating
haters.
paint chips again.
You know? Maybe.
One win against the Raiders.
They're the best
Carey's
thing.
like,
They didn't-
let's move them up. Put them back. The Raiders are barely an NFL team.
Whatever, man.
All right, our Sports Six Pack is next. 314-399-9646 is the Air Comfort Service text line. So if you have a question, and I said you haven't. That's exactly what I thought. If you have a question for us, send it in. Sports Six Pack Part 1 next.
All right, fellas, listen up. Got a little bit of a solution here for you. If you're feeling run down, maybe got a few extra pounds on you, you don't feel much like working out, maybe you're a little bit irritable. Could be signs of low testosterone.
Not great, Jamie.
Not great.
But fixable.
It is very fixable. So get over to Mentality. They've got 2 locations. I go to the Chesterfield location. Anthony, primarily the South County location. Same staff at both locations. They take great care of you. And all they're going to do is going to talk to you. Board-certified physicians talk to you. They make you feel comfortable. Do a little blood draw. It's nothing there. No big deal. Even Anthony was fine with it. And once they do that, they're able to come up with your own personal program.
Well, we're in a great mood because, partly because we fixed the low testosterone issue, right? And you might want to go a different route, thinking that you have the answers. But Jamie and I just finally said, you know what, we're tired of fighting this. So we went to Mentality, sat down, and the program. First of all, it's easy. It's like I say a program, but really you're checking in each and every week, and all of a sudden the energy is through the roof. All of a sudden you get into the gym and the weight moves a little easier. All of a sudden you go home at night and you still have energy to roll around with the kids and play outside and do the other stuff. Or maybe it's a weekend and you've already gone through a bunch of things like remodeling or do whatever you're doing outside and you still got energy for more. That's what Mentality helps with. So before the start of the new year, we're like, I'm going to make all these changes. Do it now. Go to Mentality. Tell them Jamie and Anthony sent you and get back to feeling like your old self. Again, it's Mentality.
question. It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
The Air Comfort Service tax line is 314-399-9646 with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Time for the Sports Six-Pack. Question 1, please, Marsh.
Question number 1.
All right, from the 801, guys, what kind of player or players would best fit Jim Montgomery's coaching style?
I think Connor McDavid would be excellent.
Nathan McKinnon.
Leon Draisaitl.
Cale McCarr.
Quinn Hughes. Yeah. Matthew Tkachuk.
Brady Tkachuk.
So some of the best players to play the game.
No, I mean, Monty would have to coach him up for sure.
Oh, yeah. They got to fit in his system. But otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about good.
Yep. All kidding aside, Jamie?
Pretty good group.
All seriousness aside?
I thought we were being serious.
Yeah. Well, let's just say those players aren't available because they're not available.
I don't think there's any... Honestly, I don't think there's any one particular kind of player for Monty. Monty knows that a team has to have balance. Would it be nice to have 4 lines of like Hall of Fame players? Well, yeah, but that doesn't happen very often, or probably ever for that matter. So you need your plumbers, you need your checking line, you need your scoring guys. I think for Monty, the key is you got to be a competitive player who plays at both ends of the ice. Doesn't mean you have to score every time you're on the ice. Just means you have to contribute in a positive way to the team. You got to move the needle for the team in whatever role you're playing. That's the kind of player that I think fits best with Monty.
All right.
Question number 2.
From the 314, what did you guys think about Brady Cook's first start? Do you think he has a potential future as a starter for the Jets moving forward?
I mean, it started off really good. He had, I don't know, he's 6 for 6 at one point. It's hard to tell. He's got nothing right now. I mean, it wasn't just
that team's not good.
It wasn't just the Jets. They did not have Garrett Wilson in that game. They didn't even have the young tight end Mason Taylor in that game. So it's kind of hard to evaluate him. So I guess, in that. Knowing that, he actually played pretty well. I thought he gave him a bit of a spark early on. Now the Jets defense gave up touchdown after touchdown to the Jaguars, but otherwise I thought he looked fine in his first start.
The Jets are probably going to be in the market for a quarterback come draft time. Or they drafting, I'm sure they're top 5 right now.
I would think so.
Top 3, probably.
I don't know if that quarterback's available, man.
Fernando Mendoza.
Okay, fine. I still don't know if he's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any.
I feel like there's been better quarterbacks than him.
You know what? If anything, I think Brady Cook showed that he certainly wasn't an issue for the Jets last week. It's not, and I'm not taking a dig, Marsh, I promise, but like when Max Brosmer started for the Vikings, it was so bad. They're like, okay, we got to go back to J.J. McCarthy. We got to figure this out. Brady Cook, 22 of 33 for 176 yards and 1 touchdown, though 3 interceptions were horrible. But he wasn't like the main problem. So I think if you stick with him over the next 3 weeks, you can give him some experience. We're still talking about an undrafted rookie.
Got some runway here.
I don't think he's the starter. No, I don't.
Question number 3.
All right, we had a conversation earlier about young quarterbacks in their improved play. There was one name that we did not bring up, but the text line wanted to know from the 618, what's the verdict on Bryce Young?
Oh, man. I don't know. Is there a verdict? There are some games where I think, okay, this is why he was viewed as the consensus number 1 pick coming out of Alabama. Then there are games in which I wonder how he's able to move the ball through the air. And I don't think it's a situation like, well, you got to give him more. McMillan's a really good receiver. This Coker kid is pretty good. They've got a couple of decent tight ends. They've got 2 capable backs now, Enrico Dowell and Chuba Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
The defense is vastly improved. This is a better team thanks to the front office and Dave Canales, the head coach. And yet from week to week, I don't know what you're getting out of Bryce Young. Tools-wise, it's all there. And I think he's tough. I've seen him play. I've seen him play hurt. Seen him get rolled up and stage a late game comeback. But week to week, dude, you got to go on the road and beat the Saints. I'm sorry. You got to be able to take that game over. And we just haven't seen that out of Bryce Young. So I don't know. I don't know what the Panthers do.
Yeah, lack of consistency. And I think, they're stuck for to a degree. He's gonna be there. You're playing well enough to not draft low enough and not well enough to not make the playoffs at this point.
They're in Tua territory.
There you go.
That's what they are. They're the Panthers with Bryce Young. They are in Tua territory, like the Dolphins were. Tua showed just enough
to get a big contract. Because the Dolphins really didn't have better options moving forward. So it's going to be the same thing with the Panthers. Bryce Young has done just enough to get a contract here. He's got one more year.
But there are going to be so many questions.
He's got one more year, and then they can pick up the 5th-year option. So he's in his 3rd season. They'll probably see what next year looks like. Mm-hmm. You'll know, I guess, in the offseason if they decide to pick up that 5th year, kind of what they think about him. If they don't pick it up, they're going to say, hey, if you prove it, we'll pay you. If not, we'll be drafting another quarterback in 27.
Yeah. I agree. All right, we'll roll it over. We'll do the Sports Six-Pack Part 2 coming up. So if you do have a question for us, send it in, 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. We've got Part 2 of the Sports Six-Pack next.
It is holiday season, and you should be out there looking for a vehicle for that special someone. And I know the place, Johnny Londoff Chevrolet and the Londoff Autoplex. Got a couple of deals for you right now. In fact, Londoff Autoplex, I got a 2013 Chevy Silverado 4x4, only $19,940. How about a BMW Z4 hardtop? Those are sweet. $19,940, and a 2022 Ford EcoSport, only 43,000 miles on it, $18,990. Always great deals going on over at Londoff. Those are pre-owned vehicles. They've got great inventory for brand new vehicles as well. Both locations carrying really good inventory, and both locations offering incredible customer service. Whether it's buying a brand new vehicle or a pre-owned vehicle or just servicing your vehicle, they take great care of you. They take great care of me. I've been a customer for well over 25 years now, and I won't buy my vehicles anywhere else. And neither should you. So please stop by either location. Tell them Jamie Rivers sent you in. They do love hearing that. If you can't get there in person, get there online. Visit Londoff.com or LondoffAutoplex.com. Are you kidding me?
Johnny Londoff Chevrolet.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Blues will be back in action tomorrow, taking on the Winnipeg Jets. You can listen to that game right here on 101 ESPN. Pregame starts at 6. Puck drop is at 7. The Blues will look to bounce back after a 5-2 loss to the Predators last night. Tonight on 101, we have the NBA Cup, the championship game. You can listen to that one right here. It starts at 7 with the pregame. Tip-off is at 7:30. Coming up next, we have part 2 of our Sports Six-Pack. So get your questions in if you have not done so already. 314-399-9646 is the Air Comfort Service text line. We will do part 2 of the Six-Pack next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
All right, time for part 2 of the Sports Six-Pack here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. 314-399-9646 is the Air Comfort Service text line with Carey Davis and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Here's Andrew Marsh with question number 4.
Question number 4.
From the 5-7-3, with the lack of playoff appearances from all the local teams, including the Chiefs and Mizzou, how much does that impact content? You guys do a great job of keeping the show entertaining, even though our teams are terrible right now.
Wow. That's a huge compliment. Thank you.
And a crab sandwich for the teams?
No, not really. I thought that was a straightforward sandwich.
Oh.
Yeah, that was not a crap sandwich. That was like a
They're just spitting
slingshot
facts.
of crap. Just
I don't know how you guys feel. I'm very grateful to be doing what we're doing. It's incredibly fun, and the listeners make it, that much sweeter. If there is one thing that is the biggest challenge with this job, it is content. It is coming up with content for 4 hours. We don't
every single day.
We don't take calls. Yeah. A lot of it's just a station thing. They just don't. We don't take calls.
Yeah.
If we did, it'd be a lot easier. You could stick with one topic all show. But with the teams losing, in my opinion, the hardest thing is the listeners either in a pissed off mood all the time or apathetic, which is tough. And when you reach out to the more national topics, you don't have that. You're losing that wide range. A lot of people are Cardinals. The wide majority of listeners are Cardinals fans. Wide majority of listeners are Blues fans. Wide majority of listeners are either Mizzou or Illinois college football fans. When those teams stink and either apathy sets in after the anger, what do you move to? Well, we move to more national topics, but now you're isolating some of your listeners. So that's the toughest part.
Mm-hmm. Like one today who said he didn't care about the Monday Night Football game.
Right.
And I don't blame you.
I don't blame you. But we're not going to sit here for 4 hours and hammer the local teams. You get to a point where you're like, okay, well, you got to talk about something.
yeah. And sometimes when you talk about a local team, people just want to be mad.
Yes.
And
they want you to be mad, too.
We do get mad from time to time, but if we spend the whole day freaking mad, I leave here with a headache.
It's exhausting.
Exhausted.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys get tired from talking?
Yeah, Carey.
Do you feel overstimulated sometimes when you get home from here?
There's days when I get up and I start working, talking to people, business calls, go for meetings, come here, get ready for the show, do the show for the 2 hours, then go down to the rink, and then TV till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, I have a massive headache. I don't want to talk to anybody on the way home. Sometimes I just turn off the music completely.
And just silent.
I do that too. Sometimes, not all the time, but there's sometimes.
It's a social battery type thing, and I know that it's just us four in here, but there is a lot of. We talked about this actually this weekend, Carey. Like that social battery runs low, even though it's just 4 hours. There's just four of us,
right?
But yeah, when you're done with the show, you're like, oh man, can't wait to lay down. I need to get horizontal.
Sure,
I agree with that.
Jamie concurs.
Question number 5.
All right, Grant Francis Fan Club wants to know, what are the odds of Broberg and Dvorsky making their Olympic teams?
I think Dvorsky's going to be on there, and Broberg should be. I think the odds are pretty good, honestly. I mean, especially the way Broberg's playing, it'd be kind of crazy not to have him on the Swedish Olympic team.
Did you see the picture of the rink that was posted? Might have been over the weekend.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I don't know what's going on, man, because
it's not even finished.
It's weird.
They just found out about it 6 months ago, fellas. They haven't had time.
Give them a break.
Give them a break, right?
4 years.
The Olympics happen every year, right? So you don't get much time to prepare for something. Oh, they had 4 to 6 years?
Yeah.
To put a rink together? How long do you think that takes?
Well, I know you can put a rink up in a year.
At least?
You can.
So if you got 3, 4, 5, 6 years, you probably got more than enough time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is weird because
they're confused.
This happened at the Sochi Olympics, which, after living in Russia, did not surprise me. But living close to Italy, when I played in Switzerland, I mean, they're really good at building things. Like, it's hard working. I don't get what happened here. I just don't.
Yeah, it seems strange.
Especially since
something seems amiss, guys.
Especially since the hockey is going to be your biggest international draw because of the amount of players and NHL stars that are there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Question number 6.
All right, real quick here from the 573. Who's a World Series team that you really enjoyed watching, aside from the Cardinals, or for the CD's sake, the Dodgers? As wrong as it may be, the 573 always loved watching the 04 Red Sox team.
I hated that team. Do not like them.
2016. I wasn't rooting for the Cubs.
I'll go back to my childhood. How about that?
Okay.
I really enjoyed the late 90s Yankees. Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada, Bernie Williams. My dad is a huge Yankees fan, so I got to watch those games with him. I'll go back to those teams.
I'll go back to the Athletics. It was 88, 89, 90, 91, early 90s.
Yep, didn't like those
late
teams.
80s. Yeah. That guy, Ricky Henderson, could fly.
They beat my Will Clark team.
He could fly. Good team. I kind of like the Reds. I like Barry Larkin and Chris Sabo. He wore the goggles.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Jamie played Blue Jays for you, right?
Yeah, I love the
Blue Jay World Series winners.
Joe Clark, that's it, wasn't it?
No, Joe Carter.
Joe Clark.
Joe Clark is
yep, okay.
From the movie.
Yeah, he was.
Lean on me.
He was lean on me. I'm the head.
Yeah,
that guy.
Joe Clark was a bad member, John.
No, Joe Carter, that one, and I was a big Expos fan growing up too. Loved watching Gary Carter, Tim Raines, Andre Dawson.
Yeah,
those guys.
Pedro Martinez, a young Pedro Martinez.
Yeah, he was a little later on. I didn't grow up on Pedro.
Either way,
I enjoyed that 08 Phillies team. I thought that was a good team.
The what? 08
Ryan
Phillies
Howard?
team?
08 Phillies, Ryan Howard, Chase
Roy
Utley.
Halladay.
Yeah, Jimmy Rollins.
Yeah. Was Holiday was on that team, wasn't he, or no?
Roy?
Oh, I don't remember.
Which Holiday?
Roy
Halladay?
Yeah.
I think he was.
Oh, now I'm
I think that
questioning.
Aaron Rose
Roy
on the
Hobbs?
team.
Yeah.
Or maybe he wasn't on the
No,
team.
not
yet.
Roy Hobbs.
He played for the Knights.
He did. Hit an accident once.
He did, but he also hit a bomb.
I got this one's going to bother me. No, it's Cole Hamels was the top guy.
Yeah.
Cole Hamels, Jamie Moyer, Brett Myers, Kyle Kendrick, Adam Eaton, Joe Blanton. That was the group there. Good offense.
Yeah.
Hamels was good in his prime.
Yeah.
From a pitching standpoint, but yeah, good offense. Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, Pedro Feliz. Wow. He was on that team, huh? Jason Worth. You like them guys, huh?
618 says, I think the easiest and obvious answer is you could if you wanted to.
What's that?
I don't know. I guess what team?
You could if you wanted to?
Yeah, I don't know if that is a reference
There's
to
no
the
context
team.
there.
I don't know.
Maybe that wasn't for us.
It might not be. Sometimes we get text messages like, hey, don't forget to pick up milk on your way home.
It's talking about the taking calls. TNA takes calls.
They do take calls.
They do.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's start taking calls.
We should. I think we should.
That's fine.
Just do it. You have people complaining and yelling and fussing and cussing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not cussing.
They would.
Hey, you got to beep them out.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
But you got to
We should do it.
dump them.
Starting tomorrow.
Cut them off.
What say you, Anthony? Sure show.
I do enjoy those calls on TMA.
Let's do it.
So I'll tell you what. Maybe we'll throw out Marsh's poll.
See if we can take phone
Get some
calls.
calls on that.
Yeah. Cool.
Why don't we discuss it in the break?
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Getting a hard no from Marsh on that one.
What? Oh, my God.
No, don't be throwing that on me because then everybody's going to come at me.
Sorry. Getting a hard no from Jamie.
On what? The calls?
Yeah.
No, bring it on,
yeah.
Donkey Kong. Let's go.
Jamie said, yeah.
Okay.
We're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll wrap up the show next on 101 ESPN.
Well, we'll take My guy, Chris Bronner, founder of AgVest, huge Denver Broncos fan, was heated up a little bit earlier today watching or listening to us talk about the Broncos. He also gets a little fired up, too, when people want to talk about good investments and avoiding the stock market and the highs and lows of the stock market. Chris wants you to know that there's a great investment out there. It's U.S. farmland. I know. I didn't know much about it either until I sat down and talked to Chris, and then he let me know that, hey, look it, man, U.S. farmland offers steady returns, long-term growth, real stability, and it doesn't matter what the market's doing. It doesn't impact U.S. farmland. So for 14 years, AgVest has helped leading financial institutions manage over $900 million in farmland deals, and they're licensed in 10 states. Also, if you own farmland, AgVest can help you maximize its value with full-service management, whether it is sourcing and diligence rent or even tenant selection. They've got your back, but you got to call Chris Bronner. Again, he's the founder of AgVest. His number is 618-520-7022. That's 618-520-7022. Or you can visit agvestadvisors.com. Buy land, they're not making it anymore.
If you missed anything from today's show, you can always download the podcast available at 101ESPN.com or on the 101 ESPN Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's mobile app. All the podcasts brought to you by that's Schaefer Door Company, of course. Time to find out what everybody learned today. Carey, what'd you learn?
Jamie is always ready for whatever, man. He's always ready. People show up. He wants to give out addresses in case people want to show up. He's ready. He likes to run carts in the back of people's feet. Doesn't mind it. No, he doesn't mind it.
He doesn't mind it at all.
I don't either.
It's nice.
We look forward to it.
That's good. Yeah. Marsh, what'd you learn?
I learned that Carey and I, Anthony, have put you in an impossible situation. And I actually feel really bad about it.
I don't.
Thanks,
I love it. You feel bad? Nah, I feel good.
Well, I do. I can see it on his face, and I've been ruminating in that feeling for a little bit.
Good word.
Rutabagas?
Look it up.
No, Anthony's not a Broncos fan, but we put him in a tough spot.
He did it to himself.
He did. He chose this.
He did.
He didn't have to
choose this.
He didn't have to go that way.
Didn't have to at all.
He could have said, you know what, you guys are actually right. They're terrible.
They're not terrible. They've won 11 games.
I've never said they're terrible. I just don't believe in them.
You could have said that too.
Could have said that too.
They're not terrible. I just don't believe in them. But you said, no, I believe in these guys.
How they won 12 games.
Yeah.
7-0 at home. 7-2 in the conference. Plus 81 point differential, 11-game winning streak. What more do you want from these people?
Win a Super Bowl.
They did. 2016.
This
15.
This year.
15 season, 16 Super Bowl.
Don't do it. I don't know. You know I don't know.
Way above our pay grade.
Anyways,
I think
I'll
it's
tell you what.
15.
That was the only Super Bowl that I can remember. I was sick as a dog.
Really?
That's because you drink.
No, you were sick as a dog in another
Actually, you know what I did? I started to drink.
You were sick as a dog in another one.
What do you mean? Well, that was different.
Yeah.
I was dealing with an actual virus or something. Jamie, what'd you learn?
Oh, yeah.
I learned that a couple things.
It's different.
That one, Nick Saban now owns part of a hockey team. Two, Carey Davis is one hell of a motivational speaker, and the Blues should hire him to come in and talk to the boys.
I'd get them together, man.
Mm-hmm.
What I learned is that Nick Saban absolutely wants to coach again, and it will be for the Nashville Predators. And I can't wait to see how that all comes together.
Yes.
Marshy.
It's time for the Fast Lane's 3 Stars of the Day, presented by Circus Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book, now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
Our third star of the day goes out to that Greyhound bus that will be making a trip to San Jose.
No birthday present.
Late March.
36 hours.
Yeah.
Is it 36?
It should be.
Did you look it up?
It probably is. It's going to stop about 25 times.
At least.
At least. Might be 48 hours.
But might pick up some Sharks fans along the way. Yeah. Get to singing.
You guys got the...
Could you imagine? Who's your favorite player? Joe Thornton?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite active player?
Yeah, you know the guy.
The guy.
The young kid there, Macklin celebration.
Good times. Celebrate good times.
Second star of the day goes out to having Jamie Rivers on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I'll pass. I'm good.
No, you won't.
Welcome, baby.
Now, Jamie will not like the first star of the day, but we had multiple people calling the Gauntlet the best gauntlet ever.
Wow.
Number 1 star today.
Okay. Yeah, that was an epic one for sure.
Was.
Fortunately. If you missed it again, download that podcast.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Well, it was tough, but one thing that I know is that Jamie, he loves himself some NBA Cup championship action, and we've got it for him tonight. Pre-game at 7, tip-off at 7:30. Let's go Spurs. For Andrew Marsh, for Carey Davis, are they playing?
Yeah.
For Jamie Rivers and Anthony Stalter.
Cheers.